Your feeble skills are no match for the power of the dark side.
This is Grand Admiral Thrawn, and you are entering the Wastelands.
Hey there, everybody listening. This is Star Wars Wastelands, and we're going to get you started on what's going to be one hell of a ride tonight. I'm going to be your host, Sage. Yes, I know you're used to hearing another lovely, sexy, sexual chocolate voice introduce us on a nightly basis. He's still with us. Don't worry, the Sarlacc pit has not swallowed him whole yet, but we're working on it. And without further ado, let's get right to it. Fizzle, how you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm not hosting, so I can sit back and actually relax.
Can you relax, really?
I can.
I don't know if relaxing is ever possible on Wastelands.
Well, I mean, as relaxed as one can get. You know, I can eat food, I can multitask, I can do other things while still keeping up lively discussion with all you fine whatever you are.
Now, we will ask our audience to bear with us. With some changing of the roles comes some technical difficulties. McMahon is working through a mic issue. I'm working through sound leveling issues. And Mondo is working through the everyday issues of living. So, and without further ado, it's, you know what, Fizz, why don't you do this part? I don't know if you thought of one, but I don't have a clever name to introduce him with, so.
Wow. All right, I'm going to have to pull something up really quick here. All right, you've met me, you've met Sage. Let's give it up.
Da, 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 da,
Wow, you do have more time to find one I haven't used. It's very difficult. Ladies and gentlemen, the great chocolate Einstein.
Well, that's fitting considering we mentioned sexual chocolate, so.
And considering I am fat and I love food.
We have a hell of a lot of people here tonight. For those listening, I just want to say thank you for those that I've reached out to in the last week, and anybody else has reached out to. Great. The Facebook page has gotten 20 or so more likes today. So for those that have taken a keen interest in Star Wars Wastelands, that's great. For those of you that actually want to join the chat and not listen right off the homepage, if you click on the heart, it will bring you here, or you can punch in your address bar, mixler.com/channel-1138 /. I think it's /.
It's /. If / doesn't work, then use /.
And if that doesn't work, dance like the weird CGI character from Return of the Jedi in Jabba's palace.
Or dance like the slaves dance in Davik's estate in Knights of the Republic.
So
you would make those poor slaves dance.
So we're going to get to our first segment of the day here really shortly, which we're going back to calling the docking bay. Long time ago, for a couple episodes, it was addressed as that, and it will be addressed as that going forward again. However, just like Wastelands, we're going to take a couple of minutes to tell a little random story off the bat. And my beautiful, and I mean extremely beautiful, co-host here have not heard this story, at least I don't think. And it's convenient because Fizz, the story was covered here today by AM 640, the old Leaf radio station, and it involves a man and woman from Texas. So maybe Mondo has heard this story, but has anybody ever heard the term "the date from hell"?
I think everyone has.
Okay,
Anyone who's ever been on a date with Mondo has experienced it.
Ouch. Can Alicia confirm or deny that? We have our best reporter, Thomas, getting on it right now. Thomas is looking around going, what? Huh? Who? Without further ado, though, let's get to the... I'm trying to scroll in the chat and keep up with the chat here, but it keeps dragging up on me for some reason. So anyway, this dude takes this 37-year-old... This is important. This 37-year-old male meets this 35-year-old female online. Most people meet online, not a big deal. Most the people that I've been on dates with in my life have met online. It's just the way the world works now.
It's 2017, people. The internet's important.
Yeah, and he takes her to go see Guardians of the Galaxy.
Not a bad start.
First date. Not a great first date unless you know the woman's into that sort of thing. And I guess she's on her phone throughout a bunch of the movie. And he asks her, can you please put that away? First date, remind you. They don't really know one another. And she says, I'm not bothering anybody. It's down on my lap. And he gets frustrated. So after the movie is over, the guy asks the girl for his $17.31 back because she has ruined the movie experience for him. To which she replies, you can go fuck yourself. And since she picked him up, very womanly thing to do, right? Not to get sexist here, but generally the guy picks up the girl or they meet, not the other way around. And she drives off. End of story, right? Bad date? Wrong. This guy is bringing her to small claims court for $17.31 for ruining his movie experience. True story. Legit.
You know what? That man, he has got brass balls.
I mean, they're both stupid if you ask me. One, put your friggin' phone away in the theater. If you're, it's almost like you can almost guarantee the girl was texting her other, oh my god, this guy's a total flake or a loser. Get me out of this. Go to the bathroom and do that, or just get up and look at the guy. I got to be honest, this just isn't working. I'm gonna go. Honesty, people, it works, but it doesn't end there. So she was unaware of the small claims court. They couldn't reach her. So the guy found her younger, in her 20s, sister and pressured her for the money. So now the girl that doesn't want to pay the $17.31 has got a restraining order against him, and they have a future court date scheduled. That sounds like the date from hell.
It just sounds like America to me.
Yeah, I don't even say that doesn't even sound like it. That sounds more than a bad date because it actually sounds like the date itself. I mean, we don't know what happened prior to the movie. We don't know if there was dinner or, anything like that.
Well, you would assume if there was dinner beforehand, he'd be suing for that as well.
But he's only suing for because of the movie experience. So I assume that concessions were bought or something. I mean, maybe that's included.
Oh, no. He's actually... there is a second small claims court claim for $4 and change for the food that was bought. And all I could think to myself is, what theater can you get anything for $4 at anymore?
Oh, you know what? You're absolutely right. And I'll tell you what, I live in Texas. And I live in the Dallas area. For our new listeners that may not know that, I live here in Texas. And I don't know if we've ever spent that much on a movie ticket. Now, I mean, we sometimes we'll spend, sometimes we'll spend like $15 or $16 on a movie ticket, but that gets us into like the fine dining movie theater experience where we have like a waiter and stuff like that, which it doesn't, by the sounds of it, doesn't sound like it was that, because in those settings, a lot of people will actually pull their phone out and kind of like look over the menu or look over something like that. Does that make sense? You see what I'm saying? But this sounds more like this guy is just a douche. And yeah, I mean, just plain and simple. This guy is a is a douche nugget. And I'll tell you what, this is why I say this guy's got brass balls, because he's going through all this, and obviously he's single, all right, because he's dating. Okay, that's pretty obvious. So
Is it? Is it really in today's day and age?
you know what? Good point. Very good point. But where I'm getting at here is he's gonna want to go on other dates. And you know what? What's actually funny is I saw this on my local news station's Facebook page a little while ago. I didn't click it because it didn't go into the detail. It just says, man sues woman for $17 and whatever cents. And I did not realize that this was the story that you had mentioned to me the other day. If I would have noticed that, I more than likely would have gone ahead and clicked on the link. But this is on social media now, and this guy's face is probably going to be on social media, and he's going to look like just a very sad, lonely individual. With that being said, that's gonna. If I were a woman, that would be a turnoff. Like, oh man, if this date doesn't go well, he's gonna want me to reimburse him for the date. You know what I mean? You see where I'm
Sadly,
coming
not
from?
a new trend in American pop culture. I've heard this story many times. Where
Fizz, we can hardly hear a word you're saying, buddy.
better.
It was, but you're really staticky. But go ahead.
I've heard the story many times where a man buys a woman a drink in a bar, doesn't get none at the end of the night, and then wants his money back.
Yeah, and you know what? That's a very poor idea. Because of that, because you know what? It sounds like this lady picked him up, which yeah, I'll be honest with you. Sounds, you know what? I'm gonna assume this guy doesn't have a car. Maybe he doesn't have a license or something. Because if I'm ever going on a date and my car is is in my driveway and it's whatever, I'm gonna pick her up. Um, so I'm gonna assume this guy doesn't even have a car.
So I'm gonna cut in here and interject, but there are people asking about some microphone issues, and there's a couple of them going on. One, we're still trying to find a good sound level. This is literally as good as mine's going to get right now, so hopefully the sound level is pretty decent. Just Mixler doesn't seem to want to pick it up as good as it normally should, and McMahon is dealing with a Frankenstein sort of situation, doing the best he possibly can. So we will try to resolve these issues as quickly as we can, so please bear with us. But keep in mind now that the podcast can be heard on YouTube and will be heard on iTunes and various other forms and platforms. Apologies for the dog. I'm not magical and can't stop that. So, but you can, you'll be able to hear an edited version of this podcast where if McMahon sounds low, we will raise him up to the best of our ability. So, Fizz, apparently they just want you to talk a little bit louder. Bear with us, though. We're giving it our best, and McMahon's doing the best he can with what he's working with. So, I don't know if he just tried to talk there. I couldn't hear anything.
No, readjusting.
Understood. Alrighty. Let's get to the first order of business here, and it's and this is a brand new show format, sort of. It's similar to what we've been doing, but each week we're going to break down the show into 4 segments. A few of those segments will have names. A couple of them won't, because some of them will be different. For example, right now we got the Hyperspace Gaming Series, named by Mondo. Incredible name, by the way, Mondo. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to go do a walkthrough of previous Star Wars games. Some of these games are very large, so they need to be broken down into several parts. And there's more news to bring you than just Star Wars news. Therefore, we need to be able to talk about other things than just a walkthrough on a Star Wars game on our 3-hour show. So, yeah. In other news, if you want a detailed review on this, then I would suggest going to channel1138.com where you are right now and going to the show reel and listening to the final episode of Sage and McMahon last night where we terribly tried to sing each other off air. Awful idea.
Beautifully.
We will spare the 100-plus listeners the shame of that.
No promises.
We'll have broken air interruption. But without further ado, actually, pardon me, I'm getting ahead of myself. John, how do we determine it was pronounced? Seigan?
That we pronounced it last time.
Yeah, John Segan. I'm sorry, I don't know the proper pronunciation of his last name. Known for voicing Canderous Ordo and Mandalore, has passed away, and it's really sad for us here on the show. And we talked about this last night, so I don't want to spend too much time on it tonight, because this happens after. This happens after we had decided to do the. Apologies. This happened after we decided to do the Knights of the Old Republic walkthrough. So, I know you guys gave your final thoughts on it yesterday, but any final thoughts here on the passing of who, some might loosely say a legend has passed away, who had his fingerprints all over several projects?
I think more than anything, the timing is just beyond fitting, and I think it's gonna add a little extra to parts of our review of the current game that we're reviewing on the Hyperspace Gaming series. So, but it is a very sad, and when you look at it, it's like, this Mr. Seigan didn't just do Star Wars voice acting. He did stuff in more recent games like Mafia 3 and Final Fantasy 15. Both pretty big games when they released last year. So, I mean, chances are, if you've played either of those two games, you've heard his voice. I mean, and let's be honest, this is a Star Wars podcast, so most of our listeners at some point have probably played through Knights of the Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic 2, where his voice is, again, a very big part of that, those games. So, like I said, I mean, it is very saddening, and, the timing is just beyond creepy. I mean, there's no other way to put it.
It is very unfortunate that it happened when it did. It's a great loss. I said all this last night. I'm not going to repeat myself with it, but it's a terrible loss. The timing is truly unfortunate. Coming at a point where we're, we found out pretty much just as we were all about to meet him in our playthrough, and it was unfortunate. It's terrible, and a great talent has been lost.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself. So a little, also happy belated birthday to the maker, George Lucas, who I believe has turned 73 years old. Doesn't look quite as good as Harrison, but
still looks pretty damn good for his age, though. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, he does look very good for his age. I mean, let's be honest. It's hard.
He rocks that flannel.
He does, and let's also be honest. It's a little hard to out-age Harrison Ford.
Especially since Harrison has clearly found the fountain of youth.
He has found something.
Pirates of the Caribbean 6 and the Fountain of Ford. Time traveling to American Graffiti, no?
I don't think he can pull off American Graffiti Harrison anymore.
Safe bet. Alrighty. Well, we are we're getting ready to go here. But this is what we have scheduled for the show tonight. We'll do a couple announcements first. Later on in the show, we have the top 10 worst Star Wars video games ever. That's right, we're going to talk about the top 10 worst Star Wars video games. We're not hating, but there's some terrible Star Wars video games that, heck, maybe you should give them a go just because of how terrible they are. We also have the first ever McMahon versus Sage Star Wars Wastelands rankings match, which is also a tournament match, and the winner will go on to face the winner of a match that we're about to tell you about. But we also have, to end the show, Niccolette, Babe the Fett, going up against Ty Nelson from Star Wars Legends Legacy of the Force and The Distant Echo, a Star Wars fan film. And the winner of that will also face the winner of Ben's next match.
Now, Sage, did you mean to sound like R2-D2 right there, or did it just kind of happen?
It just kind of happened, I'm guessing.
I'm guessing it just kind of happened.
Well then. Yeah, no, I didn't know. That was weird.
Yeah,
it was definitely more 3PO than R2, though.
My guess is a slight internet blip, possibly. We'll see. But first, we have a few announcements, and then we're going to bring on Babe the Fett to. We're going to have about half an hour to talk about the Endar Spire and Taris. Anything we don't get in tonight, you can catch the end of that one on Tuesday night on Hyperspace Entertainment. But first to the announcement, guys, and we got some exciting ones, don't we?
I'd say there's definitely a few that certainly had me excited.
Do any of them involve free cake?
Yes, it turns out that Kenny Crayley Jr., in the chat, you can find him, is giving away free double chocolate Oreo cookie Reese's Pieces fill-in extra large cakes if you get a hold of them. I'm kidding, Kenny. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
But since we just talked about it, Hyperspace Entertainment debuts next week. So what it is we're going to cover TV shows, gaming news, movies, sports, and more on that show. Stuff like Supernatural, Doctor Who, The Walking Dead, Arrow, Flash, all the comic book movies. Run, Kenny, Mondo's coming for you. Yeah, Mondo's already there. That's the knock you hear at your door right now. We're going to talk about sports. McMahon is a huge football buff now. That's right. He's a traitor. We're sending him to America because Canada doesn't want him anymore. How dare you?
The Canadian Football League might even give me the job as commissioner.
I think I heard that it was really hard to make him out there. I think he said the Canadian Football League might give him the job as commissioner. They might if the Dickie D guy passes it up first. But
hey, I'm on a long list of qualified contenders.
Alrighty. But yeah, Hyperspace Entertainment debuts next week, 9:30 p.m., and it will be a 2-hour show. It was a 1-hour show. Will be a 2-hour show. We're definitely going to have a big Doctor Who emphasis going forward. I know absolutely squat about Doctor Who, so thankfully Fizz will be getting a new mic here. We know Rogue loves Doctor Who. I believe Dominic from the Star Wars Underworld is a Doctor Who guy. Yeah. Is Jake one too?
Yes.
I'm
Very
sorry.
much so.
I thought we were talking about relevant people. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love you, Jake. Anyway, also coming to the channel is going to be some Star Wars book reviews. You can find on our YouTube channel, Star Wars Wastelands. We're going to be posting some book reviews of previous Star Wars books, and we're going to dive in and grab some people from the Underworld and even from Making Star Wars as well, and a couple other people, Jake Damon himself as well. And we're going to do some reviews on some the upcoming season of Rebels and Star Wars novel reviews, whether they be Legends or the current ones. So just something to look forward to. Also coming at an undefined date, if you have a voice that's half as sexy as McMahon's,
that's just not possible. I'm sorry.
You might be able to participate in our shows going forward. a friend of ours, David Gramillion, started writing this this Star Wars novel that was based off of a more or less an outline that I gave him a couple years ago, and we got the first part of that done, and I picked up from it. And what it was this Star Wars novel series based on a swoop gang, and people in the swoop gang were named. I should also stress that David Gramillion does not have any involvement in the project going forward. We love Dave, but this is strictly a Wastelands project. But the characters in the book are named after some of our most common listeners and participants. Kenny has a character named after him. Niccolette has a character named after her. I'm pretty sure it's the first time she's even found that out. Ben Hart has a character named after him. Mondo the Hutt's in it too. No, I'm kidding. Mondo does have a character, but he's not a Hutt. And what we're going to do is, instead of reading that as a novel, and McMahon has a great voice, so I think once he gets his stuff fixed, he should probably be the narrator for the stuff in between actions, is we might do it episodically, excuse me, at least try it as a audio drama like what you hear at the Star Wars Celebration that Kyle Newman and Sam Witwer put on. So we thought that might be fun, and to actually get in and edit it and post it on YouTube. Wow, I'm losing my voice already. Also coming is, we announced that Ben's going to have a championship match. If you've been following the Facebook page, you know what that match is. If you haven't been following the Facebook page, you should follow the Facebook page. Find us at Facebook Star Wars Wastelands. Definitely check out our page and like it. But Ben Hart will be defending the Star Wars Wastelands Carry Trivia Championship against a newcomer, a big-time free agent signing, Mr. Jason Ward from MakingStarWars.net. Now, boys, I wanted to get your thought on this. You got Making Star Wars as Jason, who, he's making Star Wars, against Star Wars Underworld's founder, Ben Hart. This is kind of like our Rock versus Cena match, isn't it?
I don't know, man. I don't know if we can class Ben as either of those.
Well, yes and no. I think it's going to be a really good match, but I think, if I remember correctly, the Underworld don't they get a lot of their information from Making Star Wars?
The Underworld gets information from several places, but they definitely are supporters of Making Star Wars.
So, I would give it. I would give Making Star Wars the advantage. Come the page versus page showdown that's going to occur.
It's going to be something special, and that match is tentatively scheduled for episode 100, which would be 2 weeks from tonight. 2 weeks from tonight. So that's going to be big, and then I look forward to beating whoever wins that match.
Why? Are you throwing yourself into a match you're not entitled to?
We'll see here in about an hour.
Get through me first.
That's true. And our last and final announcement, I believe it's our final announcement. I'm looking at all these. And our last and final announcement is a special guest we have that will be joining us for our 100th episode. And that is, if you listen to the Star Wars audiobooks, he's a legend in your eyes and probably did a really good job of keeping the Star Wars universe alive for you through the years 2006 and on prior to The Force Awakens. And that is, we will be joined in 2 weeks' time by none other than the great Mark Thompson. If you don't know Mark's work, you need to check it out. Go to audible.com and download some of those books. They're incredible. Mark's an incredible talent. Fizz, you and I have had the opportunity to talk to Mark before. This is really big for our show. It's not easy to get a hold of Mark. Mark is busy, and the process I know we announced that around Christmas time he would be back. But the process to getting a guy like Mark on your show is not easy because you have to go through Lucasfilm to make it happen. And, Mark works on all the Star Wars audiobook. I can tell you right now, even though it's not announced, Mark Thompson's going to do the Last Jedi audiobook. So guess who knows a lot about the Last Jedi who could get in a lot of trouble in a couple of months? Mr. Mark Thompson. So we got to be very careful with what we ask Mark. But he has agreed to come on the show, and we can't wait to have him. So maybe if you have any questions that you'd like to ask Mr. Thompson, you can email them to StarWarsWastelands@gmail.com, or you can post them on the Facebook page or message us privately on the Facebook page, or you can get a hold of Mondo, myself, or McMahon, and maybe we can submit some fan questions to him. McMahon, before we go any further, are you excited to have Mark back? I mean, I think that's probably a stupid question, but it sounds like Mark's excited to come back. That's important.
It's always exciting to have someone the caliber of Mark Thompson, doing your show. It's exciting. I'm excited. I can't wait for it.
All right. Thank you, Fizz. Mondo, you didn't get a chance to be a part of the interview last time. We're hoping to get you a part of the interview this time. But how many feet tall is the stack of NDAs that you have to sign? I don't know.
We don't measure in feet. We measure in cheesecake, and Mondo measured it at 16. So I don't know what the conversion is for that though.
That's actually an incredible question. A really good question. Because I don't even know if he will reveal information about that. But I think that's a question we should absolutely ask him. I think that's what Ben meant too. Is how high is the how many NDA agreements does he have to go through in order to come on a show like this? But without further ado, it's time for part 1 of the Hyperspace Gaming series, which is going to feature none other than our special guest here. And that is, you've heard her on the channel before.
Many times.
Many moons. Many moons ago. Slices or whole cheesecakes.
Definitely whole cheesecake.
I hate cheesecake.
I mean, come on. Do you really think Mondo measures in slices? He eats the whole cake. Why not measure that way?
I'm here.
Alrighty.
Here.
Alrighty. Well, without further ado, it's none other than Channel 1138's own Babe the Fett. How are you tonight?
I'm fabulous.
Oh no.
The giggling has started.
I know,
Ty's
man.
not even here and the giggling
I'm
has started.
excited.
Man, she's bubblier than a bottle of champagne right now. What the hell is going on?
It's Ty.
Dude,
Not here yet.
He ain't even here yet.
you're going to scare him
I
away.
know. I'm excited.
I don't know if he is right now. I think he's probably a little creeped out. Like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah,
Hey.
wow.
Hey, Ty, if you're listening, I'll protect you, big boy.
So we jumped the gun a little bit here, but we're going to head to break, and as soon as we get back from the break, we're going to get everybody to strap themselves in for part 1 of the Hyperspace Gaming series, and for half an hour, we're going to talk about our experience replaying through Knights of the Old Republic 1. We're going to talk about the Endar Spire. If you guys are Knights of the Old Republic fans, you know exactly what that is.
Ball.
And Taris. So stick with us. We're going to break, and we'll see you on the other side if someone hasn't collected a bounty on your head. All right, big thank you to Marcos Kaiser for that cover version of Battle of Heroes from John Williams' Revenge of the Sith soundtrack. Let me tell you right now that anybody who doesn't love acoustic music, you are missing out. Somebody that has the talent to do that without any sound editing involved and just record themselves on I think he uses an 8-string acoustic, which I'm not too familiar with. Guy kills it, and he doesn't just do that. He does a ton of different Star Wars themes, and you're going to get to hear them on some of our breaks. So,
I personally love acoustic music. I'm a big fan of people beating on trash can lids in subways. That's technically acoustic. No, I mean, and I know it sounds like I'm being funny and I'm being stupid, but I'm really not, because those people are so talented. They take basically an empty bucket and they all work together, and you'll actually see, if you stand there long enough, you'll see people join in and leave, and they still keep up a rhythm. It's just really cool. It's really awesome. But yes.
You like it when people beat on your home?
I am not going to touch that. Although I want to so badly.
You can
So
attack
badly.
me later. In the
alrighty,
group
let's
message.
dive right into this, guys.
Before we get canceled.
Let's dive right into this. It sounds like someone's trying to kill McMahon. That's not actually happening, right, Fizz? You can confirm that? You're safe.
Well, I mean, these battle droids are trying to kill me. Does that count?
It sounds like battle droids are trying to kill you.
Roger, roger.
Niccolette is out mondoing Mondo. True story. Only we've seen some of the chats from the last couple of weeks.
How am I out?
Nicolette could have her own HBO show the last couple of weeks, that's for sure.
What is happening? I don't understand.
Alrighty, without further ado, we're running out of time here, but that happens occasionally. So we're gonna do as much of this as we can. What we can't get to will be finished next week on Hyperspace Entertainment for the Endar Spire and Taris. But let's get to it. The Hyperspace Gaming Series, Part 1 of Knights of the Old Republic 1, the Endar Spire, and Taris, yes. So I'll say this. My first experience playing this game was a couple of months after it came out. It's the reason why I got an Xbox. I was extremely lucky. My parents definitely spent more money on that Christmas than they ever did ever. I didn't think there was a chance I was going to get it. I got it, and I fell in love. Yes, my first love was an RPG video game.
His wiener still has the scars to prove it.
It does. It does. No, I will not send you pictures.
I've already seen them. It's pretty ugly.
Anyway,
We're gonna leave that one alone.
this game, does it stand the test of time graphically? No, not even close. Not even on PC. But the gameplay itself, turn-based RPG, is incredible. I know there's a lot of fans out there of Knights of the Old Republic. For those of you that have stayed committed to the game, I'm positive we're going to get more of it someday. Probably a remake. We'll see what happens with that. Don't forget that you can play Knights of the Fallen Empire on the Old Republic and Knights of the Eternal Throne. But, Mondo, I'm going to turn it over to you first, bud. So, we'll go around the table on initial impressions before we go over what were each of our decisions going through this. But you had never played, outside of one time trying it before, really you'd never committed to playing Knights of the Old Republic all the way through. Your initial impression of the Endar Spire and the events that happened on it.
It was interesting. So my first impression was, wow, this is a weird style of gameplay. Because I'd never played a game like that before. My games are either full-on turn-based or just whack and slash. So I never kind of had a game that was balanced like that. So it was really, really, really cool. But what I've learned so far is that the deeper you get into the game, and I think now we're probably, 5 or 6 hours in, the story's just getting deeper and deeper and deeper as you go. But the Endar Spire was really cool. it really captured like the Star Wars essence, in my opinion, which was really fun. And seeing so many of the cool little things, like the little nuances that you see um, throughout doing that, and just kind of getting your wits about the game and kind of getting an understanding of what's going on, which is really cool. Um, but no, I mean it's one of those things that when you first start playing, it is very overwhelming, and I think everybody listening, as well as everybody on this show right now, can maybe admit to is when you first start, whether you're on Xbox, mobile, or PC. That's right, this game is playable on mobile now. I actually bought it for my iPhone, and it runs baby smooth. Like, I'm talking, it just runs so smoothly. Um, but I decided to play it on PC, just like the rest of the guys are. Um, and let's be honest, there's something about playing a game on a 21-inch monitor versus a little 8-inch screen, or however big the iPhone Plus is. Um, but no, I mean, would you guys agree with that? That maybe like when you first start the game, maybe it's a little overwhelming with all the different things you can do, and obviously all the upgrades you can eventually add to your player and things of that nature.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Niccolette.
No, well, I mean, the when you upgrade your player, it's like I feel like it's so like tunnel vision, so like it's step by step. It's not like at first. I mean, at first, yeah, you do put in your some of your attributes and all that stuff, but there's not a ton. You're like completely overwhelmed, but I get it for like a first time, yeah. But then after that, it's like super like tunnel vision. Like it's just like step by step by step when you upgrade.
Yeah, it definitely is. That first time through, you don't know where you need your points. But on your second and third, and by this point, 700th playthrough, you know exactly what you need when you need it.
Yeah, and that's kind of my point. Is if it's like your first time playing through the game, as it was for me, you're like, holy crapola, like this is a lot of stuff. This is a lot of things to take in, along with the play style, and then as you go through the Endar Spire and you get toward the end of it, um, the I'll be honest with you, when and I forget his name, I apologize, but the first guy that basically sacrifices himself, um, no spoilers, but I'm about 50% sure that dude did. I'm pretty sure that Jedi just rapes him in ways that he did not think were humanly possible with an actual bladed weapon. Um, but what I really like about the game so far is, and this is the first thing I picked up on, is it talks about how Jedi become Jedi, and and how Sith became Sith. What I mean by that is the first Sith. I mean, so pretty much everybody you're fighting is Sith. Like, they're in armor and they've got just swords. Like, they don't have lightsabers. They're not, Sith masters. They just have swords. Um, and I think that's really cool. And as you play through, and we'll discuss these further later, but there's cutscenes, and they make comments like, oh, if I defeat you, my master will definitely reward me with a lightsaber, you know. So it kind of sheds light on some of the training that must take place to become, you know, a full-on Sith, and I think that's really cool. The same with the Jedi, I just think that that's really cool that they do that. Um, I'm almost done, I promise. But like, well, the other cool thing is I love the light versus dark side attribute that they've got, where you can make certain choices, go down certain paths, and some of the choices are just so on hysterical. This is kind of jumping ahead a little bit, but whenever you're in, I believe it is the Vulcan base, you come across a cook, and you're interrogating her and whatnot.
Yes.
And you have a choice, and you're just like, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna see what this feels like. Something had happened previously in the game, and I was like, I want to see what it feels like to do this on purpose. So I was like, you've got to die. And I just hit her once with one of my swords, because my character, he's got dual swords. And I just hit her down. And I just got this rush of just joy and emotion.
All right, we might be going too far now.
No, like not like
Taking Rondo to a psychiatric ward.
Not in like a beating her to death kind of way. Like not like I'm not going Jigsaw, guys, but no, just kind of like a, oh wow. Because anytime I've ever played a game like this, I remember like the first time I played Fable, like the original Fable, I did everything by the book. I was like, I tried not to steal anything. I only had like one wife, like I didn't,
one too many.
So I didn't want to, I just didn't want any of that problem. But so this is like the first time I've ever like stepped outside that box, and I've gone like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. So I'm just killing everybody. But it started is when you're in when you're getting the launch codes on Taris. So this will be part of the walkthrough later. But there's that guy in like the chamber, and they got like the panels on the wall, and if you turn them all, I think it is red, he gets out. If you turn them all green, he fries. Well, I was actually trying to get the guy out, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. And I was just clicking on him, and all of a sudden they all turn green, and he just turns into bacon. And in the bottom of like the cell doesn't even close, like the beams are still up, but you just see what looks like is just a burnt pile of mush, just with like little bitty digitized flames just spitting out of where his skin used to be. And I was like, hey, that didn't feel half bad. I kind of like that.
Remind me not to be locked in a room with Mondo.
Oh, for many reasons.
Duly noted.
Oh man, for many reasons, big boys.
So, yes, I think it's fair to say Trask Olgo is dead.
That's his name, Trask. I wanted to keep saying his name was like Tetrazzini or something.
So you think that you were saved by an Italian pasta dish?
Fun fact here, in the Old Republic, if you haven't played it, it is free to play. Just the basic mode, and you don't need a whole lot to run it on your PC. Taris is in that game, although it looks a hell of a lot different because Taris obviously gets, blown to smithereens in this game. Spoiler alert, 15 years later or 14 years later, however long it's been. And you get to go on the Endar Spire. I won't say what happens on it, but you get to, timeline-wise, the Old Republic happens 305 years after Knights of the Old Republic 1. And the idea that you get to go on this wrecked ship is really fun. Although, Fizz, I just noticed this, and I meant to ask you this off air. I don't recall the Endar Spire ever crashing.
Well,
Yet somehow it ends up down there.
I mean, it's safe to assume that laws of gravity say it has to crash at some point.
I think it's implied that it's going down. That's why you need to take the escape pods down to Taris, Tetris, whatever you want to call it.
I think it's definitely implied shit's about to get serious. So,
Hey, really quick, Kenny in the chat, he posted he's never played the game due to his PC limitations and graphics. Knights of the Old Republic, it is a very old, outdated graphical game. Like I was saying a few moments ago, my cell phone plays this game. I have just an iPhone 6 Plus, and my phone plays it just phenomenally. So if you have, check it out. Like I said, this is an original Xbox game. It doesn't take a whole lot to run it. So if you want to experience it and maybe kind of have a clue as to what we're talking about, then I recommend this. Check it out, Steam, give it a shot. And like I said, if you have I think it's on iPhone and Android. So check it out on the App Store. I think it's like $5 or something like that. It's not a super expensive game.
yeah, and might I add this, and this is to shout out to Ben Hart, who will be joining us here in about 10 or 15 minutes.
Yay.
If you haven't played this game yet, and you have a PC even with an onboard graphics chip, or you have it on mobile, I'll warn you there is a bug on PC where you need to quick save and reload a ton of times. But if you use F4 and F5, it really doesn't take that too much of your time. You're missing out on one of the best all-around Star Wars stories there are from any Star Wars canon or material. Now, Mondo can't really comment on that because he's very early, but and Fizz is still fighting with BB-8 somewhere, I'm pretty sure. You got me, Fizz?
I do. I'm not fighting BB-8. I'm fighting battle droids on Naboo.
Dude,
Battle droids on Naboo.
It sounds like they have got you lifted up, butt naked, just having their way with you, my friend.
Your mind is in a dirty place tonight.
Yeah, don't get me started either.
Nicolette's on the show. I have to out Mondo Niccolette.
What? What is that? How does one out Mondo another?
Oh, you'll find a way.
What? I feel threatened.
I feel threatened.
Let's go over some of the decisions you can make here, though. So, and remember, we're going to split this up into two parts. So we'll have the part that's now, and then we'll have another part that airs on Tuesday for Taris, and then likely on the Wednesday on Wastelands next week, you will hear our review on at least Dantooine. But so some of the major decisions that you guys got to make, and the first one that I can think of is: do you side with the Hidden Becks or do you side with the Valkers?
Oh my gosh!
And for me personally, I joined Team Hidden Beck and weird-eyed black guy and his bitch of a Twi'lek. Excuse me, pardon me. She is so rude. I can't stand there. What was her name again? I had it written down somewhere.
All I know is Gadden.
Gadden was the main guy.
Adriana or something like that.
You know what?
Zadra was her name.
Oh, that's close to what I thought it was.
Yeah, she was a complete bitch.
I'll bet it is.
Yeah, that girl, I wouldn't trust as far as I could throw her. She was never nice to you, never wanted you to be on her side. So what I did is I went to the Vulcar base, and I got through that, and I decided when they gave me the option of either fighting them or joining them and then going back and slaughtering the Hidden Becks, the Hidden Becks were asking for it, so I went and did what was right in my eyes and killed the Hidden Becks and joined Team Vulcar.
I'll tell you what, Little Miss Thundercunt was the first person when I went into that base that I just slaughtered. I threw like 3 grenades at her just like all at one time.
I'm trying to imagine you as Mondo doing that. I have the funniest mental image.
I just ran in there, and I was just like, you gotta go.
Niccolette, what did you do? Were you
Okay.
Hidden Beck's gal, or were you a Volker kind of woman?
I've been a Hidden Beck girl since the 2000s. I will never join the Black Volkers, ever. And I like Gadden. He kind of reminds me of Jolie. A little bit. Oh shit, my computer's going down. Oh no, it's not. Just kidding. But yeah, she doesn't bother me, the girl, really too much, because her compared to, what's her name from Korriban, she's like nothing. The one from Korriban, ugh, she's the one that I always like to go out for, but I've always chosen the Becks over anyone. So yeah.
Bummer.
There's an air high.
Bummer.
Fizz, assuming you can get through.
Can you hear me?
For now, good sir, yeah.
Well, I'm a Hidden Beck boy.
Yeah.
Niccolette, I thought you were turning to the dark side this time.
Okay, there are some situations where I cannot be evil.
How is it evil, though, if they're treating you
just
poorly?
Like me and the Thorian guy who gets attacked by thugs, I have to save him every single time.
Oh, I didn't this time. I
What?
was like,
Hang on. That's not thugs. That's they're kids. It's kids attacking them.
Which is why you yell at them and say, leave them alone, and they go away.
That's right. I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. Yeah, the kids.
You know what?
Freaking kids.
I actually.
You're not gonna go Anakin Skywalker on us, are you?
No, I actually did save him, but then I wanted all of his money.
No, I always give him. Do I give him money? I gave him money.
You poor soul.
No, I will say this.
Because I get it back sometime.
Well, yeah. Well, so you will get it back. So if you give him the money and then you raid the clothes of one of the bounty hunters, you will get it back. But I like having double the money, okay? Because I just like that. Now, I will say the one good decision I have made so far was when it came to the Rakul serum, I did give it to the actual scientist guy and not the little greedy bastard.
Oh, I never even follow up with that one.
I did do that one because I was like, oh, those poor people. But you find out it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I never followed through with it.
Well, it does 300 years later.
Yes, it does. To be continued.
But not for another 300 years.
Absolutely. So we'll dive into some of the more detailed stuff for Tuesday's show, but let's try to stick to the main stuff here. And one of the things that sticks out to me that is a lot of fun in this game, it's an old school feel, is the swoop racing.
Mm-hmm.
I was so disappointed in the swoop bike racing.
Oh, God.
You would be.
No,
At every party, there's a pooper.
Okay, first of all, I don't even have to be at a party to poop. Okay?
You say poot?
I said poop. The only place I will not poop is on an airplane, mainly because I don't fit in the bathroom. I don't fit in the bathroom. You know how uncomfortable that is for a fat guy? Take a shit on an airplane? Okay? That is awful. It is dreadful. And you know what? I know what's going to happen is I'm going to be in there, and I'm going to be pushing out my doo, and we're going to hit fucking turbulence, and I'm going to fly out the bathroom. Okay? Okay? And it's just going to be the fountain of poop coming out my rear end right in front of everybody. Okay? That's like a fear of mine. Okay? But I digress. Okay?
You've thought this through a little more than most.
Oh my gosh, this is a great visual, thank you.
You are welcome.
If that's your idea of a great visual, sister, you have issues.
I do, and I'm okay with it.
So,
I thought you would just were just like, I give up.
after Mondo just tore apart one of my loves,
Your love of what?
swoop racing. Swoop racing is awesome.
I
It's
thought,
so basic but fun. It brings you back to like those Sega Genesis racing days and Super Nintendo racing days.
Yes.
no, it doesn't, because at least those games had turns.
Hey,
True.
do you have something against drag racing?
Yes, there are turns in drag racing.
It's not even drag racing though. There's nobody
You're right, it's
next
harder.
to you.
It's time trials.
Oh dear Jesus! It's like
Don't make me call Thomas on and take care of you.
it's like the Old Republic version of Rally Car.
What's wrong with that?
I think there's a. Whoa, this is creepy.
I want ice cream.
What's creepy? What's the problem?
I think there's a bat outside my window.
It's me.
Batman? No.
Dude,
No.
I think Batman.
Gotta play the Dracula song. Da-na-na.
I don't know the Dracula song. You got me.
Yeah,
Well, that's the if there's Dracula outside my window, then I got a solution for that. It's the
it's
Buffy thing.
me. I love bats.
Whoa, that's creepy. You love
And you
bats.
would have loved the one night I had. Man.
I do love bats. I'm
Walking
actually
down,
getting a
I'm
bat
walking down the
tattooed
alley
on me.
across the street,
I love
and
bats.
and bats everywhere, man.
I love
Whoa,
bats.
whoa.
I saw a bunch in Switzerland one time.
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yeah, every
Well, I
time
mean, God, this world traveler.
I
No,
had to go to Switzerland to see some bats.
every time I hear the name Switzerland, I think of Swiss cheese.
It's
All right,
it's fabulous there.
Let's steer this ship back on track here.
Yeah.
They're
And-
steering the ship. You will learn that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pose this question to everybody. So after you free Bastille in the swoop race, you go
Ugh.
into the Sith base. You handle the Sith base to get the launch codes. Kandor sends you there, and you end up at Davik's estate trying to escape.
Ooh.
On Taris itself, what was the hardest part for you?
Are we
Let's
talking-
go with Niccolette.
oh.
What is the hardest part, like
About
competitively speaking?
the estate.
No, just all of Taris. What is the hardest part on
Oh.
that planet?
Okay, Sith base or Sith. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I think the hardest. No, okay, I'm gonna tell you two different things that are hard. So as a kid, when I was playing it, the hardest shit ever was the Rancor. That shit was so hard. Now I slay it every single time. But it's hard, especially when you don't have like a lot of grenades. So yeah, like if you ever play, I recommend getting a lot of grenades before you go down into the Undercity.
I'll give
Just
you
a tip.
I'll give you a tip.
Stop
Okay.
interrupting Mondo. I'm just kidding.
I'll give you a tip. Take one grenade, and the odor that you get outside the door before you go fight
No,
the
yeah.
Rancor,
Yeah, but that takes away like half life.
No,
it kills it 100%.
Wait, does it really?
yes.
I don't know.
I didn't use
I-
it this time. That's why.
I had balls and took it on one-on-one.
Yeah,
so
that's I did this time. I didn't have to use it this time, but
And
I
by-
think I used it as a kid. I think, but yeah.
by me saying I had balls, I put myself on solo mode, went out there, threw grenades at it, ran back
Exactly.
into the hallway. It turned around, ran back in, threw grenades on it. Total bitch mode.
Yes,
Knights of the Old
me
Republic is a fun
too.
game, but the way to be successful in this game is to be a complete and utter coward.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
don't want to know how many times I have, like, right before going into battle, I have fast traveled my happy little ass back to the hideout, regained my health, and saved it.
Wow. Okay, back to what I was saying. Now, my biggest issue is still the droid at the Sith base. You either spend all your spikes disabling its shield, or you sacrifice someone in your party. And I hate it because it, like, it freaking closes the door on you, so you have, like, nowhere to run, nowhere to, like, hide so you can like take some med packs or whatever. So that's still an issue for me. Other than that, I think after that, the hardest thing on Taris is probably navigating your way through Davik's estate.
See,
I had it down for.
It's a bit of a maze.
I used to have it down, but this time around, it's been a while since I last played. So this time around, I had some issues. So I had to look up a walkthrough in some directions.
See, I thought Davik's estate. Wow, that's a tongue twister. Was actually a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. Where I had the most problem was when you have to fight the Sith master guy when you're trying to get the launch codes.
The Sith governor, I believe it's a governor, right? Who somehow doesn't have a lightsaber.
Yeah. Yes. Like that guy gave me all sorts of fits. Now, I think what the problem was is like whenever you play a game like this, there's obviously a lot of exploration that goes on, right? Especially a game like Knights of the Republic. Like there's so many different rooms you can go in and out of, and so many little different things you can find. I somehow went straight to him in that facility. I didn't fight any of the other people. I didn't do it by design. It's just kind of how it happened. So I went back out and I fought a little more, and I got a little higher level. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. I got a little more equipment that I found in the armory in there, and I was able to just knock his little bitch ass out one try.
Yes.
Stole all of his clothes, stole all of his thing. I will say this.
Damn, you hardcore.
I will say this. I accidentally undressed Bastila.
What?
Accidentally, yes. How does that happen?
Because I was just going through the things, and I was going through to see, well, does everybody have like the best equipment on them? Maybe that's where my hang-up is. And I clicked on hers, and I guess it removed it, and I didn't realize it had moved it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go back out, and I'm like, why does she look like a hooker?
What?
I was like, why does Basil look like a hooker all of a sudden? I was like, let's put these robes back on.
You gotta earn her credit somehow. Don't question her life choices.
Now, okay, am I the only one that when you're in Davik's estate, was I the only one that tried to hook her up with that one male slave in the room?
What? No.
Mondo, this is Knights of the Old Republic, not The Sims.
Like, well, because your character, like, you can totally shaboinky boink those two slaves that are in there.
What the shit? I want to burn my eyes. Like, this is my favorite childhood game.
Like, you can
Jesus.
totally, like, if you can select it right, you can shaboinky boink them, and I shaboinky boinked them like 6 times a piece. Okay?
Oh my god!
But then, like, it'll ask you, like then they'll say, like, how were my services? And then you can say they were
My
good,
virgin
or, like, they
ears.
sucked. So I said they were awful, and I'm going to tell Davik that you're a terrible slave. That's how I got him to give me the information I needed. So then I was like, you know what? Just for giggles, I'm going to see what happens if I go talk to this guy slave over here. So I go over, and he's like, yeah, bro, this ain't going to happen. Like, that's basically exactly what he... Like, it doesn't even go on to, like, a full-on, like conversation cutscene. It's just, like, the little text bubble. Like, yeah, talk to one of the female slaves, bro. This ain't gonna fly. So I switched to Bastila. I was like, hey... You know, she's probably a little stressed. You know, she was just saved and everything.
What?
You know, I mean, she could
That's not
probably.
the first thing we want after we're distressed.
All right.
So,
Mondo, you're cut.
Jesus.
So I switched to her, and I took her, and I want to try to talk to him, and it automatically switched back to me, and I was like, damn, why is he even in here? This is just a waste of a character in the game. He doesn't even need to be here.
Doesn't even need a B.
You can't even shaboinky boink them. I mean, I don't understand.
Mondo's definition of useful character, can I boink them?
I'm surprised you guys, of all people, are saying you have not done that.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Like of all the people in here, I thought you would have been like, yes, I've done that.
Whoa. Time out. Time out here. I'm trying to get this thing back on track, and you go and insult me like that. We have a chat that happens off of the air, which I won't describe, but the most respectful one in that chat happens to be yours truly. Whether it's just an act or not is yet to be determined.
No, he's right. Don't even interfere.
But okay, now hold on a minute. Pretending to be a saint in that chat is like pretending to be a saint on death row.
He is the saint in our chat.
Okay, but he's still on death row.
This is the guy that gets excited when I kill the cook.
You did say,
hey, if you don't know how to cook a damn good meal, then yeah, you're next up.
Oh my god. You know what? I think we have a break to take.
Whoa, hang on. I didn't say, I know where you're going with that. Male or female. Just so we're clear.
All right, McMahon, you're up, buddy.
Not even close, man. I haven't cook.
Dude, pouring a bowl of Cocoa Pebbles does not count.
I haven't eaten Cocoa Pebbles in like 20 years.
I don't think they sell them up here anymore.
I forgot. You're more of a Fruity Pebble kind of
Dang, they
guy.
had Cocoa Puffs in the prehistoric era.
Well, of course they do. Have you seen their mascot?
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. That just went over both of these two numbskulls' heads.
She's calling us old. I'm aware.
You guys call them now, and I said that you guys look like you're like in your mid-30s. You guys are like, none of us are even 30 yet.
What does that make Ty? Does that make Ty like God, the creator? Because I mean, he's no spring chicken.
He is a god.
Oh my god. I'm about to throw up a little bit.
Set me up for this shit, I swear.
Hey, did you guys hear that thud?
Stop!
All right. Yeah, here we go. All right, so to close it off, and you can find a more detailed review on Tuesday night on Hyperspace Entertainment, which is where the Hyperspace Gaming Series will also be heard. Probably pre-recorded at this point for the sake of the listeners. But my final question is this: Who are your two favorite characters that you met on Taris, and who are the least two favorite characters you met on Taris? Just simply the characters. We don't need to get into detail because we are going to break.
Companions included, or people strictly limited
Companions
to that point?
included. Companions included. Fizz, you first.
Two favorites. Callow Canderous. Least favorites. Bendak.
What?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
My second least favorite. Oh man. I can't for the life of me think of his name, but the idiot in the Undercity who you find the journals for.
Name slipped in my head, but I know who you're talking
I
about.
can't think of his name, but you know the old guy in the Undercity.
Wow.
Oh, the old man.
Well, you know what? Your hate for Bendak just made you more relevant than Jake, and I didn't think that was possible.
Ooh!
Kidding, Jake. I love you.
Whoa. What?
We love Jake, and we miss him on Wastelands. We need to get him back on here.
No, please don't.
It's no. The crackling is on McMahon's side, Kenny, not on Mondo's side. And McMahon's intentionally being quiet here for a lot of this. He's doing the best we can, but we have a big show tonight, so we want him to be a part of it in some way. So apologies. By episode 100, we will be good and gold and maybe silver and bronze too. Niccolette, your two favorite characters you met, and the least two favorite.
My two favorites are
Or most hated.
Candace and the girl that greets you. Oh, the girl that kind of helps you out when you come down to the Undercity, the one who like tells the guys to like leave. I feel for her so much when she talks about how much she wishes she could see the upper city. Like, I feel so bad, and I feel like she's really sweet, so I like her a lot. My two least favorites are Mission and Callow. I'm sorry, I really think Callow's a bitch.
Okay, as much as Sage thinks I made the list, oh, honey, you just made the list big time.
I'm sorry,
yeah.
I think Callow's such a bitch. I actually wrote an article on
Niccolette.
Callow not too recently, and I completely I just, like, drug him through the dirt. Like, I hate Callow.
I am appalled.
He reminds me of, like,
Do you know what
Sage
happens
is
to
very
people
great.
that hate?
reminds me of
About
like a
this call.
like a French pod racer. Like, his
Mildly
weird
ironic.
beret,
I'm actually
his
doing
weird
a podcast.
beret
That's
hat. It
probably
almost looks
ironic.
like a classic pilot hat, but he's just, and he wears all these funky colors, like really orange and blue. Who are you?
Not everyone would
An awful fashion sense for a bounty hunter.
He's trying to kill people. I don't think he
You
gives
gotta
two.
look fucking fabulous when you kill people, okay?
Oh yeah, because that's what's going through the person's head that you're about to put a bullet through their head with, huh?
Heck
Oh,
yeah, you're
my-
like, damn, I'm about to
Like-
die, but damn, do they look
Like-
freaking amazing.
Like you've got them on their knees, like maybe like a blaster rifle to the back of their head, like pay up or I'm pulling the
Yeah,
trigger.
because like,
And,
if
like-
I was out my knees and someone was about to kill me, I'm damn, those Louis Vuittons, girl, damn. And then bam, I'm done. Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a bounty hunter's exchange.
Alrighty. Well, Mondo, your two least favorite.
All
Trying
right,
to forget what Nicolette's were.
my two favorites were Candace and the first slave you meet, because the second was pretty much a clone of the first one. Just
He
saying.
loves the slaves.
My two least favorite was Mission and the little asshole that got himself caught outside the gate where the damn raccoons were. All right,
Oh,
why he was out there in the first place doesn't matter. Okay, he's a
Yeah.
little bitch. And then but this is what makes him a little bitch. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go save this guy. And the little son of a bastard just cow tail licking, he died anyway.
That's just because you stink and couldn't save him.
I may have been the one that killed him, but that's neither here nor there. Okay? The point is, he wasn't man enough to live after I saved him.
Okay. Well, my two favorites were Callow Nord, Niccolette, and Candor's Ordo. Candorus is a beast. Will always be a beast. God bless John Segan's soul, and prayers with his thoughts and prayers with his family and friends. Davik Kang is an honorable mention for me. He should have been on it more. So it is what it is. Least two, Mission Vale. I wish you could just take her head off as soon as you met her. That would be amazing. Can't stand her. And probably the cook. The cook annoyed me.
She's a waitress, not a cook.
Okay. Well, the waitress. But you know what other one annoyed me was oh my God, I've never been out of the Undercity. I'd love to see the sky.
Bite me. Bite me.
Alrighty. Well, if you want to catch the rest of our Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Taris review, you can join us Tuesday night on Hyperspace Entertainment. We will break down missions and choices we made and all that. But we're going to go to break, and when we come back from break, we'll be joined by Ty Nelson and Benjamin Hart. Ty will be a commentator in the McMahon and I match. McMahon may have to submit all of his answers via text. That might be the best thing to do. But we'll let Ben decide that, because Ben Hart is going to officiate this match. The winner of this match will go on to face the winner of Ben Hart and Jason Ward, and the winner of Ty Nelson and Niccolette.
Okay, hold on. Who ate the bean burrito before coming on here? It sounds like I keep hearing somebody fart.
Oh, it's my,
Onion.
No,
Jackass.
it's my phone. It's my phone. It's vibrating because Jake keeps on begging me to get you guys to get him on.
Yeah, well, tell Jake to stand by till after the trivia match, and we'll
I told
full
him
house.
to leave.
we'll bring him on. But in the meantime, we're gonna go to break, and we will be back.
How's it going?
How's it going with you?
I'm good. And are we the only two on the call?
Apparently so.
You're the only two that missed the mute your mic memo.
Yeah,
And we're back from that. Let's apologize to Marcos Kaiser and his incredible acoustic rendition of the end theme of Return of the Jedi. You can check out all of Marcus's work on YouTube.
This is why we can't have nice things like breaks. Okay. That was just awful.
I told you I couldn't mute, but when somebody said hello, I just chimed in.
Oh, so you're blaming it on me? Yeah, of course. It's
Well,
totally
you
my
did
fault.
break the silence.
Would you like me to blame it on you?
Yes,
sounds
of
like-
course, because that would be right. That would be the right thing to do.
It's not. Does it? Is it me or does it sound like they're both talking into a fan?
That's probably my computer. Stand by, and I'll see if I can't hook that up.
How do I sound?
You sound great to me.
Good.
Don't take any.
Shut
hints
up,
from
Mondo.
I'm getting really tired of
Will this sound
Saboba.
any better for me?
that. And everybody sounds better than
I'm
McMahon.
gonna guess no. I'll have to find something
Get
else.
McMahon out of the Sarlacc, please. That guy's had enough.
Everyone looks better than McMahon too, but that's a different story.
Of course I do. Oh, hi, Nick. They really will let anyone on this show, won't they?
Oh,
Yikes!
shots thrown. Shots thrown. So,
I know you will. That's why I should have said that.
Y'all are some mean motherfuckers.
Do it. I don't care. I want to see the video myself. Girl.
Wait, is Niccolette talking?
Girl.
if Niccolette is talking, I cannot hear her, and if that's the case, she needs to reconnect to the call.
She's still here.
I cannot hear anything.
Yes, she was. Stand by for me. I have to break away for a second. I'm going to try and find some earphones so that you guys don't hear my fan.
Can you hear me now?
We got you loud and clear.
Okay.
She's back.
Ben! Are you kidding me right now?
Oh man, hey Ben, I think your last name should be Savage.
Ooh.
And you know what
Ben
your
the
last name
Savage
should
Hart?
be? Dead. You know you guys
Ouch.
love me.
I am Ben
Ouch.
Heartless.
Yes, you are.
Tonight you
But
are.
I thought it was with Ben with no E.
I think there needs to be a certain video that makes its way to Facebook if Ben keeps having an attitude like this.
Hey, I'm
Yeah,
challenged.
I
I
think
already
so,
challenged
too.
her to do it.
I think so too. He said he would unfriend me immediately after those videos, he says, "I'll unfriend you."
I
if-
couldn't
See,
imagine.
my
not
advantage
having
now
Ben
is
as a
I
friend
completely
anymore.
forgot what I did in the video, so
Uh-huh.
whatever happens, happens.
Are you saying that you were intoxicated?
No.
He will not confirm nor deny.
No, I can
Some
confirm.
good shit that I
There was a
got.
reason no field sobriety test was performed.
No, I don't need alcohol to act like a crazy person, all right?
Fair enough.
I do well enough on my own.
No, the only person who does require that is Kieran.
Yeah, you're right.
Well,
Yeah, right.
Kieran
He's
get
pretty
any-
normal until you bring in the
He
liquor.
is. He's pretty mellow
He's
yellow
chill.
until he drinks.
or until when he needs to use a glass when he doesn't need one. I feel your pain, Dominic, if you're listening somewhere, which you probably aren't.
The stars are real.
All right, so we got trivia thing.
Yeah, this is all you, bro. This is you now.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
So are you guys ready?
So,
No.
so if Ty's listening out there, he'll probably end up coming back and not realizing we're in the middle of it. But Mondo, Ben, and Niccolette are going to more or less announce this thing. And McMahon and I are about to square off for the first time ever in the Star Wars Wastelands.
You guys have never gone
ranking
against
one-
each other?
Never one-on-one for this or the previous thing. Anytime we've previous format, anytime we've gone up against one another, it's been with other people involved.
Alrighty.
That sounds kinky.
All right, so is someone going to keep score for me?
I got score here too.
Okay,
So.
and also
I would
time
gladly
limits.
keep score. I guess I should gonna have to PS.
It may as well everyone keep score because it might become dispute time and
Yeah,
things
so
happen.
in case Ben needs it, I'm going to step on Ben's toes here. So round one is the messenger round. Each question is worth 2 points. Round two is the steel round, where each question is worth 2 points unless one of the competitors asks for a multiple choice option. Then, therefore, it's only worth 1 point. And round three is the secret question round, where one of us will give Ben 3 numbers, and each number we give them is worth 2, 3, and 5 points in the order that we pick the numbers. Ben, take it away. Sorry.
Wait.
Don't shoot me.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is this the time where I can go get ice cream? Am I
Yeah.
not
Yes, this is the
required?
time where you can go. Yeah.
Yes!
You're good for about 20 minutes.
So steel round is second, secret Christian round is third, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right,
And
just
where
making sure
is-
I've got my notes in adequate order.
And guys, can you hear me now without my fan?
Oh, yes.
Time.
Okay, good. All right.
Ty
Oh.
comes back as soon as
And Niccolette is
Niccolette
running
leaves.
immediately back to her.
Nice. Okay, so okay, this is Messenger. You're messaging me the answer, I'm assuming?
Yes.
All right, so just throw them at me when I
And
give
only
you
have
the
15
question.
We only have 15 seconds to answer.
All right. Are you ready to rumble?
I am.
As ready as one can be.
All right,
I've
let's
been
go.
waiting.
Let's
I've
go.
been waiting for this day for a very long time.
This will be a day long remembered.
Silence! Quiet on the set. All right, here is your first question. Which actor besides Anthony Daniels has appeared in every Star Wars film thus far?
I kind of feel like Ben started off with the softball here.
Yeah.
Remember to give us a countdown from 5, Ben, once we're at 15 seconds,
Oh.
which I'm pretty sure was way more than 15 seconds there.
All right, answers are in. Sage answers Kenny Baker. McMahon answers none. Correct answer is neither of those. Correct answer, of course, is Chuck Norris, who plays the Force.
What? Hold
Oh,
on a
no.
minute.
Oh, no.
Hold on a minute.
And the what you guys didn't know is the trivia round hasn't actually started yet. That was just a test. That was a test for you guys.
I legitimately don't know what's going on now.
I'm lost.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the point.
Who let McMahon write the questions again?
That's not even a McMahon question. That's the.
I'll take full credit for that.
It's
That's
funny.
a Ben question.
Kenny, Ben asks the question, and I'm sitting there thinking, I'm 99% sure that Kenny Baker had nothing to do with Rogue One, and I think he was credited for The Force Awakens, but
He was credited as a consultant, wasn't he, for Force Awakens?
I think he's credited in the role.
Everybody knows that Chuck Norris played the Force, and the Force is in every Star Wars film. I don't know what you guys were thinking. Okay, do you want the first of your real questions?
I'm not sure if I'm up for them after that one.
Okay, I promise. It may all be good from here on out. Who
For the
knows?
record,
We'll see.
real answer
We'll
would
see.
be none, right?
We'll see.
If that was a real question, the real answer would have been none.
I guess so. Maybe.
Okay.
No, the
Feeling
real
like
answer
we
is
should
Chuck
have
Norris.
had
Anyway.
We should have had Ty Nelson write the questions.
We should have had anyone else ask.
Did someone say Ty Nelson?
Oh, God.
Okay, first question. The actual first question of the messenger round.
Ty, it's a trap!
Which character
Bob!
have both Ewan McGregor and Max von Sydow played outside of Star Wars? Shut up.
Box.
Wow, she is really giggling.
So I guess this is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You sound a little unsure that what was the next
Answers
number coming
are
up.
in. Sage answers with Ty Nelson. McMahon answers with the Pope. Neither of those are correct, gentlemen. I'm sorry. The correct answer
That's
is...
a good guess, though, Fizz. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, he's actually getting... He's close. He's a lot closer than you are. Let's just put it that way. The correct answer is Jesus. Ewan McGregor played...
No, I was really close.
Ewan McGregor played Jesus in The Last Days in the Desert, and Max von Sydow played Jesus in The Greatest Story Ever Told, which is a really old movie, but both of them have played Jesus at some point.
What?
Somebody needs to post a picture of Max von Sydow in that movie in the chat, please. I got to see this.
Just Google...
I believe it. No, I
Google
believe it. I just
Greatest
want to see what
Story
he looks
Ever
like.
Told. You'll see him. It's probably 50s, 60s movie. Like, it's way back there.
I was gonna say the greatest story ever told. God, that was in like 56, 57.
Yeah, at
So what's
least
that, like 20 years before Ty was born? No, I'm kidding, Ty.
20 years after he was born. Oh, no. Never mind. Okay, next question. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
I think.
Okay. Oh, we'll see. Okay, so next question is, which Jedi character appeared in The Phantom Menace, was mentioned in Revenge of the Sith, and then again appeared in the Clone Wars?
Could you repeat the question?
I sure can. And then you'll have 5 seconds after that. Which Jedi character appeared in The Phantom Menace, was mentioned in Revenge of the Sith, and then again appeared in Star Wars The Clone Wars? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answers are in. Sage answers Quinlan Voss. That is correct, sir. McMahon answers with Qui-Gon Jinn, which is...
Does he not also meet the criteria, though?
Kinda, I guess.
I mean,
No.
was in episode 1. Did they not mention him in episode 3 with the Force Ghost ability?
You're right.
They do,
it
but I
does.
mean,
It's
I
not
gotta
the
go
way
with
it's
you.
outdated.
In the Clone
Judges,
Wars.
feel free to look at that thing. That's not the answer I was looking for, but it does meet the criteria. What do you guys? I don't know what the.
Honestly, I think if it meets all the criteria, it could be a legitimate right answer.
Damn you, Mondo.
I think we got to give him the point.
So, is that the final rule? Is that it?
He's the only member of the judges panel not in the contest.
All right, I guess McMahon gets the point. Both of you get the point. So we'll move on. I hope someone's jotting this down because I'm definitely not.
It's not hard.
2-2.
It's 2-2.
All right.
Should be 2-0.
Okay. Next question. Excuse me. Name a Star Wars director besides George Lucas that has appeared in a film that they directed. All right. Answers are in. Sage answers Gareth Edwards. That is correct. McMahon answers J.J. Abrams. Sorry, not correct. There was actually two answers to that. You could actually have answered Gareth Edwards or Richard Mach 1. Both of those guys appeared in films they have directed.
He only appeared in Alias. He didn't do any of his movies.
Yeah. Loophole.
Damn you and your stupid loopholes.
Well. Okay. All right. So next question.
Ben was like, haha, you got me on the last question. Yeah, you're not getting me on this one. So.
No loopholes there. No loopholes. Okay, next question. Early in the production of The Force Awakens, Rey and Finn were named Kira and blank.
Oh, crap.
What was Finn's original name during the production of The Force Awakens?
I don't think crap was the right answer. I kept on hearing my name from you guys, and I was like, what's going on?
Oh, nothing you need to go back and re-listen to.
Great.
Please don't go back and re-listen to.
Why am I dreading this?
All right. G 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So we have only one answer. That is from McMahon, who says FN 2187. Not the answer I was looking for. No, not that answer. The correct answer is Sam.
Son of a bitch.
It was Kira and Sam were the original names of those characters. And they changed it.
I was going to put Bill, but that sounded too dumb.
Not quite. Not quite.
What do you got against people named Bill?
Anyone who's listening named Bill, don't worry, we still love you.
Well, McMahon and I do. We don't know about Sage.
Apparently, yeah.
All right. Next question. So, which Rogue One character is named after John Knoll's wife and daughter? Five, 4, 3, 2,
5,
1. Answers are in. Sage answers Jin. That is absolutely correct.
I don't know what the hell
McMahon answers Rey's mom. Which, I don't know, depending on what theories you subscribe to, it could be correct. Just for the record straight, his daughter's name's Jane, his wife's name is Jen, and he mixed the names and came up with Jin. So that's the story there.
I was trying to remember Jin's mom's name because I thought Jin was too obvious and I was running out of time, so I just put Jin. Some guess was better than no guess.
Yeah, good thing. Okay, so that's all of the questions I have for the messenger round.
6-2.
So we have Steel round up next. I have 2 categories. And I will tell you, and they are mostly categorized. I'll be totally honest.
Don't tell us the categories.
I won't tell them. I won't tell you the categories. I just need to know what else do I need to do right now? Do I need to get the what?
So I'm
numbers?
gonna take category 2, and I'm gonna go first.
Okay, you're gonna go first with category 2. Can I tell you? I can tell you the category right now, right?
Yes.
Okay. So category number 2 is films. ... Mostly. So we'll see.
That is the best category.
Well then.
We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so your first question.
So hang on. Before Ben starts here, the way this works is I have 15 seconds to vocally answer the question. If I don't get it correct, whether it's multiple choice or not, McMahon has 5 seconds to try to steal it. Fizz, I'm going to ask you now, would you like to submit your answer via messenger to steal if I don't get it right? That way, if you can't be heard. Okay. So if he sends it via messenger, make sure you accept it, Ben.
Okay,
Since
yeah, I'll
he's
be on the
vocally
lookout
not gifted tonight.
All right. Okay, your first question is, Brad Bird was offered the job of directing which Star Wars film?
The Force Awakens.
That is correct. Next question. Which bad guy does not appear on the Force Awakens theatrical poster?
General Hux.
That is correct. Which Star Wars film used the codename Los Alamos?
Rogue One.
That is correct. What is the name of the creature Tito rides in The Force Awakens?
McMahon's mom.
I'm not saying that. Multiple choice.
All right, your choices are A. Rathtar, B. Reek, C. Lugabeast, and D. Zillobeast.
I'm going to go with B.
That is your final answer.
B is in Bob.
B is in Bob. That is incorrect. The correct answer, McMahon has it, is C. Lugabeast.
So McMahon gets a point.
Let the record show that.
That's 12-3 now.
Okay, so the next and final question in your category. In the Clone Wars Season 4 episode Slaves of the Republic, what alias does Anakin Skywalker use to gain the trust of the Zygerrian Queen?
A Hustler magazine.
Ah, man. Multiple choice.
All right, your choices are A. Lars Quell, B. Ben Starkiller, C. Deke Starkiller, D. Panikin Skystalker.
Can you repeat those, Ben? You're breaking out a bit.
All right, your answers, and you'll have 5 seconds after this to complete this.
Yep.
A. Lars Quell, B. Ben Starkiller, C. Deke Darklighter, and D. Panikin Skystalker.
I'm going to go with A.
That is correct.
It was the least dumb-sounding one.
No judgment.
Hey, those are my originals.
I thought it might have been Deke until that's why I asked Ben to repeat. I didn't quite make out what the last name
Deke
was.
Starkiller is Luke Skywalker's original name, so I mixed those up. Ben Starkiller I thought sounded pretty cool. Come on, give me some credit.
No, he got it right.
Wow.
All right. So we got category number 1 for Sage. McMahon, sorry. You're ready?
Still confusing us.
All right, so your category is numbers. You're going to love this. You're going to love this.
Probably, thank you.
Okay, so how many actors have portrayed Boba Fett?
Are we counting voice actors?
We're counting everyone.
Oh my god. Good luck.
That's millions of people if you include cosplayers.
Did you give an answer? I'm sorry. Did you give an answer? You said 4? 4 is your answer. 4 is incorrect. Sage with a steal.
3.
That is also incorrect. Correct answer, can I say it?
Yeah.
Your choice.
15.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Whack, whack.
That's counting everyone. Counting everyone. That's counting voice actors. That's counting people in the suit. That's counting radio, drama, vocalists, everyone.
What?
I feel like this is revenge for my Darth Vader question.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Okay. Next question. How many times does Luke Skywalker ignite his lightsaber in The Empire Strikes Back?
Dear God.
Empire.
Think carefully.
Choice.
All right, your options are A, 6, B, 3, C, 5, D, 9.
I'm gonna go with B.
Go with B?
B.
B, as in
B as
Ben.
in
B
Delta.
is what?
D as in Delta.
D as in Delta.
Yes.
D is incorrect.
What are the other options?
Okay, I'll repeat the question and the
Yeah,
thing,
and
and
then I
you'll
got
have
like
5
2
seconds.
seconds. Yeah.
How many times does Luke Skywalker ignite his lightsaber in The Empire Strikes Back? A, 6, B, 3, C, 5, and D, 9.
5.
That your answer is C5. That is also incorrect. Correct
So
answer
it was 6.
is 6. It's 6.
It wasn't 3.
I should have gone with my first guess.
Fizz, I know we were shit-talking each other earlier, but I actually feel bad for you right now. Because this is brutal.
No matter, you remember how we were discussing earlier? I wonder what excuse the loser's gonna have. I've got mine.
You got one. Yeah.
All right. Next question. Let's just rip it right off like a Band-Aid, really quick. What is the original price Han Solo offers Ben Kenobi and Luke Skywalker to transport them to Alderaan in A New Hope?
Oh man. Oh, this is gonna bug the hell out of me. I'm gonna need multiple choice. If for no other reason that Sage is gonna get it right, and
I already have it.
All right. So your options are A, 11,000, B, 10,000, C, 15,000, and D, 2,000.
10,000.
Your answer is B. That is correct. 10,000. 10,000, all in advance. So that's your answer. All right, next question. How many Star Wars films only feature 2 lightsaber colors?
Four and 5. Four and 5.
So your answer is 2?
Oh, yeah. I'm being specific.
So your answer is 2. That's your final answer. That is incorrect.
Dun dun dun.
All 3 original trilogy films.
Don't. No, whoa.
What?
The answer is 4.
What?
Steel round.
Steel round. You had a chance.
The
Ah,
answer
damn.
is 4.
How was it 4? What's the 4th one?
The Force Awakens.
Oh yeah, look at that. The Quizmaster is wrong. I kind of knew what it was. I just wanted to hear it from
Wow,
you.
you snuck that one in on me.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
I guess I gotta give you that one because I didn't see that coming. I apologize.
That's what she said too.
That's fine. It's cool.
That when she says that, you're in
My
trouble.
original answer would have been 3, but for some reason I thought that, yeah.
Well, we were both wrong, so
Is that it for the
there is one more question.
Okay, so just so we're clear, McMahon needs at least 1 point here, or the game is over.
I guess.
You can do it, McMahon.
He can only get 10 points in round 3, and he's currently losing 15-4.
Okay.
If this
You ready
is
for
some
the-
stupid question, I'm blaming Ben.
Okay, this is not stupid. None of my questions are stupid. Well, maybe some of them are, but never mind. Okay, next question. Padme Amidala was elected Queen of Naboo at age what?
Oh, your hate for the prequels is about to bite you with a texture,
While
buddy.
she was young, she was. I'm trying to remember the scene. It was 14.
Your answer is 14?
Yeah.
That is correct, sir.
McMahon is staying alive.
Stay alive.
How many secret questions are there, options are there, Ben?
I have 6 more questions that are secret questions.
Okay, so I'm going to take 2, 4, 5.
Okay, hold on a second. 2.
So the second question would be worth 2 points. The fourth question would be worth 3, and the fifth would be worth 5. But McMahon gets his shot to answer all of his first, actually.
Okay, so your questions are 2, 4, and 5, correct?
6, 1, 3 are mine.
What's your number? Sorry.
6, 1, 3.
6,
Ordering
1, 3. All right, hold on a second. Just make sure I get all this right.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you want a chance to come on and participate in the Star Wars Wastelands Trivia Showdown and jump in on the rankings, you can do so. Just post on our Facebook page or get a hold of Mondo McMahon or myself. Coming up right after this match, we're going to change the show schedule around. We are going to have Ty Nelson versus Niccolette in their head-to-head match to see who else is going to be going into that Triple Threat Championship match.
Oh, good to know.
Okay, just to okay it with you guys really quick, I have McMahon at number 1, number 3, and number 6.
But he asked for 6, 1,
6, 1,
3.
Right. I'm just looking at them on my notes, and then Sage has 5, 4, and 2. Make sure I got the
Yeah,
number.
but
right.
you would ask the second question first.
Okay, second question first. All right. Just I'll play off of you for this. Okay, so second
McMahon's
question.
would get his no. It's McMahon up because he's trailing. So you would ask him question number 6 first.
All right. I will follow your lead. Okay, question number 6 for McMahon is coming now. Yoda's look was modeled after Albert Einstein and which Empire Strikes Back crew member?
Oh man.
Screw you, Ben!
What the fuck kind of question is this?
Oh, come on, this is an easy one.
Oh my god.
I didn't hear it. Want to repeat it?
I'll repeat it just for giggles. Yoda's look was modeled after Albert Einstein and which Empire Strikes Back crew member?
I've watched Empire of Dreams like 50 times, so I know the answer to this question. Fizz, do you know it, or are you done?
I have no fucking clue!
Well, I think there you have it then, Ben.
This is not a steal round, I guess. So
This is not a steal round, and if he misses this question, he's out. And
so
think
can
he's out.
I say it? Can I say it?
Oh, I kind of wanted to guess it, but okay.
Go ahead, give it your good guess. It won't mean
Stuart Freeborn.
that is correct.
What the shit?
Never
The
heard of it.
legendary Stuart
Yeah, me
Freeborn.
neither.
All of you people that don't know that should be ashamed.
So funny story.
No, hold on. He designed Puppet after himself?
Yeah.
He did. They couldn't come
God
up.
damn it, because Shit, he's the only other guy I knew besides Frank Oz that had anything to do with the puppet. I figured, hey, he could have some random second MP named oh, the little asshole was so big, he made it after himself?
No,
What he
here,
said.
but-
What he
yeah,
said.
whoa.
Wow, that's a lot of money going into the swear jar, buddy.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
boy.
I'm just putting in a 20 after the show when I'm writing Ben Hart.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
funny story about Stewart is when Frank Oz was in getting ready for episode 5, Empire Strikes Back. Stewart had worked so long on the skull for Yoda, the puppet portion of it, and Frank Oz drops it after weeks of work on it
my
and breaks
God.
it.
That's some shit I would do.
And it looked like Stewart was apparently going to have a heart attack.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Fizz, that was a good match.
There's a song written about him. And for the record, I'm officially abstaining from any future trivia contest quizmastered by Ben Hart.
Yeah,
So,
Jesus.
so which question do I go to next?
None. It's over.
The game is
It's
over.
over.
McMahon has been TKO'd.
You slaughtered him with your questions, dude.
Did you write these with the sole purpose of making me look like an idiot? Because like
Don't worry.
every category I got was like, oh, fuck you.
I had no
Well, in
idea
fairness,
who
we
was
had
getting
5
what
of the-
questions.
I was going to say, in fairness, we had 5 of the same questions, and the score was 6-2 after that. So, and 2 of them might have been gifted to you. So,
Well then.
but
I was
yeah,
only off by like a little bit on those ones.
in Ben's defense, I thought they were very good questions.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. I have some friends around here at least.
But when you don't know
we-
the answer, that's a horrible question.
We love you, Ben. You know how actually you don't know what it's like to lose in this very much because you have
Hey,
a damn good record.
you
and
picked the
champion.
questions. You picked the questions. I got
I
a
did
legend.
not say pick the questions, not me.
I picked a legends question out specifically for you guys. I didn't have many of them. That's not my strong point, but I got legends questions in here. You didn't pick them.
Hey
How
guys,
do you like them apples?
I can
it's
turn
not
this
my fault.
podcast
I
around
didn't
and
see
turn it right
the
back
list.
home.
Pardon?
I said I can turn this podcast around and you guys will be right back home. Knock off the arguing right now.
Hey,
Because you're
Dad.
the oldest doesn't mean you're the dad.
That,
Okay,
that
Dad.
flew over my head there for a second. I was like, wait, what? Alrighty, well, Fizz, that was a
leaning
hard fought.
into the he's old jokes.
You'll have to. Fizz is not a great loser, but in his defense, they were some pretty hard questions. That's the luck of the draw, though. You could have chose the other category if you would have been winning in round 1. Ben, thank you for playing Quizmaster.
I had fun despite getting all this abuse that was
Whoa,
not
whoa, whoa,
warranted.
Well, Fizz is a little hot right now. We'll,
Fizz is a little hot all
maybe
the
we
time.
need a Ben
Look, I
versus Fizz
understand how
non-title
it
match
looks.
in the
I
future.
understand completely how it is. All right, this is strained. Me winning like 3 times in a row over Dominic has really strained our relationship. All right. So, he fired me from the SW over it. I didn't even know he could do that.
Oh my god. I'll crush you like a bug. Sorry. All right. We're gonna switch the schedule around here, and we're gonna go. We'll save the news topics. Actually, Ben, how much time do you have tonight?
I have no time at all,
Bye,
unfortunately.
Ben. See you, Ben.
All right. Well, Ben,
Bye,
before
bye,
you
Ty.
Don't let
before
the
you
door
go,
hit you in the ass on the way out.
can
Actually,
you spare,
Bye,
let the
boo.
door hit you in the ass on the way out.
Love you, girl.
can you spare 5 minutes for us, Ben?
I can do 2.
2. All right. So give us your take on the Chinese promotional material or Japanese promotional material.
I wish I could. I haven't seen it.
Neither have I.
it's on my website. I haven't seen it.
The quote the quote is, and this is official promotional material from Lucasfilm, is the Last Jedi is going to reveal the most shocking reveal yet.
They're not even going
Pretty-
to come close. 'Cause, I am your father.
Oh, I
right there.
agree. I totally agree. I can't believe they would sign off on promotional material like that.
No, it's gonna be Ben is actually Luke and Leia's kid.
No. Obviously,
Oh.
obviously, it's going to reveal that Snoke is time-traveling transgender Rey from the future. Obviously. That's what's going to be the big reveal.
Jar Jar.
I think what it's going to be is Rey's parents is actually going to end up being Jar Jar and Padme.
No, Jar Jar and Queenie.
Queenie Julia!
I honestly have no idea, and we'll touch on it a bit later in the show. We'll dive more into it, but I just can't believe they would sign off on promotional material like that. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything they can do to live up to that.
Luke is already dead.
Okay, that might.
Whoa.
Luke
That would
was
be something.
dead the whole time.
Damn it. Did I spoil it for everyone?
Rey's
Whoa.
like, I see dead people.
That gives all new meaning to the term Force Ghost.
What if I have a hunch that it's gonna be a revelation that somehow Kylo and Rey are related.
Not all
I'd be
that.
curious because, I mean, that's possible, but they could reveal it in a way that we didn't expect.
That's the whole purpose of the Han Solo spinoff. He's gonna have
Han Solo didn't really die.
No, he had a secret child when he was young and nobody knew about it.
Episode 9 is going to be Attack of the Han Solo Clones.
I'd watch the hell out of that movie.
Oh, heck yeah, I would too. Alright, I gotta get going, guys. Sorry.
Alrighty, Mr. Hart. What do you got going on IPC this week?
IPC is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. That big discussion coming up.
What happened to pirates?
We're taking a break. We've got to pace ourselves. It'll be back. It'll be back. I promise. It's coming back. We gotta do a lot of Stranger Tides.
Wouldn't you be on 4 now? Yeah, maybe don't come back.
What?
You know what, Ben? You want McMahon in a trivia match anytime you name it, and we'll make it happen, even if it's a non-title match.
Okay.
Just so you can throw blows back.
I don't know. I think I might be kicked off the show for good after tonight, maybe. You never know.
Over my dead body.
Well, I'm glad I have some friends on this show still. A few, maybe one. Everyone else hates me for different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Well, you have anything special for the Underworld tomorrow or no?
No, nothing special. Just the regular specialness.
Alrighty. Well,
I'll actually have some news to talk about for once.
Thanks for joining us, Ben, and we'll catch you on next week's show. And by the way, good luck defending your title against Jason.
I'm looking forward to it, and also terrified.
You're gonna get crushed like a bug.
Yeah, I'm not betting on you in that one, bro.
I wouldn't bet on me either. But I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. That is Ben Hart, the founder of the Star Wars Underworld. You can catch him Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern right here on Channel 1138 and on StarWarsUnderworld.com. You can download the podcast live on iTunes as well. You can also catch him and Zach Arnold live on IPC, which is no longer Saturday nights but Friday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern. You can catch them, again, Channel1138.com or even the StarWarsUnderworld.com. Fantastic show, IPC. They don't talk about Star Wars too much, but they cover a variety of other topics, and definitely tune into that. We are going to take another break, and once we come back from the break, we're gonna have Niccolette versus Ty Nelson here, and the winner is going to go on to the finals. Pardon me, to the championship match, whoever the champion is at that time, against myself and whoever the champion is. So we're going to take the break, if everyone can mute their mics, and we will be back. Alrighty, and we're back. Thank you once again to Marcos Kaiser with a rendition of Duel of Fates on that acoustic guitar of his. Don't forget, you can check out all Marcos's work on YouTube. He is an incredible performer. God, I wish I could play a guitar like that. I hear you can pick up chicks if you can play a guitar like that. Although, the way this show's gone, I'm not sure I'd want to. Is Mondo still with us, or have we lost him for the night?
I'm here. I'm still here.
Alrighty, Mondo's still here. So, Mondo, in case you end up stepping out at some point, I'd like to get your bet now. Who do you think takes this, Ty or Niccolette? They've had something going on lately. I'd call it a rivalry, but I'm not really sure what it is.
I'm gonna take Ty because I think Nicolette's googly eyes are going to be a hindrance throughout this battle.
Fizz? Oh, Fizz is away, right?
Yeah, he's sulking. He's still sad.
And Ben is gone, so I believe that's it. I don't believe Jake is with us, so...
Is Niccolette even still here?
Niccolette is here. I just heard her laughing or giggling or whatever it was she was doing.
I did not do anything.
Actually, you heard my laugh. And thanks for saying I have a feminine laugh there, dude. Great.
Whoa.
Awesome.
Man, we have been just insulting Ty all night inadvertently.
and Ty is like one of my favorite people. I'm so jealous that Ben got to meet him.
Thank
you. Are you serious right now?
I'm dead. Hey, we advertised Star Wars Legends Legacy of the Force long before we ever met Ty or JC. I was so obsessed with that project, and to find out that the people behind it were as cool as the movie was and the trailer was at that time was epic.
Stop it.
I'm Canadian, though. I have to be nice or they'll kick me out of the country.
Welcome to America, where you can be an asshole for free.
Alrighty. On that note.
Indeed. Can I put my vote in and say that I will probably get my ass kicked tonight?
You know, I don't know who's going to win this one. Specifically, as Mondo knows, we've been doing this, or I've been doing anyway, this massive question book that has questions prepared for weeks and weeks in advance. So I have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 different sets of messenger questions alone that I could ask.
Oh my god.
But we're only going to ask one. Tony is here. Tony from Geek Talk, which is on hiatus right now. Big shout out to Tony. Also, before I forget, you'll notice our listener count is sky high tonight. We did a lot of advertising for this, and I deepened my Facebook friends list by about 200 plus people.
Wow.
Now, Mondo,
Shit, no pressure or anything.
Mondo, we didn't get a chance to talk about this off air. Just crazy busy day. But one segment that we want to flirt around with doing is doing a Star Wars cosplay of the week. Searching out people that do Star Wars cosplaying. And if we get the chance to bring them on air, great. If not, at least into the chat. And just recognizing their cosplay and their efforts. So much work goes into Star Wars cosplay, and I feel like that is one community that we definitely haven't intentionally how much woodchuck
intentionally neglected.
Intentionally neglected. The cosplaying fans from Star Wars, and that's not the case. We just haven't done a whole lot to cover it, and that's something that I feel like we need to rectify, and I'm kind of talking about this, or negotiating it on air. Mondo, how do you feel about that particular subject?
Well, I feel a little hungry, but no, I think that's a lot of fun.
Bring me solo in the Wookiee.
I think that's a lot of fun there, Creeper. But yeah, no, it's really cool. So if you're listening and you have photos of you cosplaying, send them to Sage McMahon or myself.
Hello.
Post them on the Star Wars Wastelands group.
Yeah, on the Star Wars Wastelands thing, and we will start giving you a shout.
Submit yours, Niccolette. We can't show bias. We know you cosplay, so.
But I have some good stories with some of my props.
Ooh, well,
Some
we'll
famous
definitely have
people
to.
stories.
We will definitely have to book you again next week. We've loved having you on, and I think we've already agreed to have her on for the foreseeable future, doing the hyperspace gaming series.
Thank you.
Before I forget, though, George Johnson is one of the guys that I reached out to that really has bloated my Facebook friends list. And George and the guys over at VintageStarWarsGroup.com, that's www.VintageStarWarsGroup.com, do a lot of cosplaying stuff and collectibles, so definitely check them out. And for those of you of VintageStarWars.com that are listening tonight, and I know there's quite a few of you, thank you very much for the support, and we hope you tune in next week, too. Let's get down to business. You have Ty Nelson, who is 1-1, very easily could be 2-0 against Niccolette, who is 2-0, who has taken out 2 of the Star Wars Wastelands 3 hosts, and could make it 3 for 3, although I hope not, if she can beat Ty. She'll have the chance to do that anyway.
I think she's going to be a little too distracted from giggling.
I can tell you that there's no way that I can become 2-0. There's no way.
Well, you're 1-1, so
that's
that
correct.
Would be correct.
Right, because you had just said Ty might be 2-0, and I'm like,
oh,
nope,
apologies.
Anyway,
right.
Let's rock, baby.
Yeah. Well, let's rock this thing. Fizz, if you're listening, you want to keep track of score? Feel
I
involved?
can't handle that.
Alrighty. So here we go. I'll have my notepad here with me too. But here we go. Round number 1 is the messenger round. You will submit your answers to me directly on Facebook Messenger. You'll have 15 seconds to answer each question.
Ready.
Alrighty. There are 8 questions, 8 of them in the messenger round this time. And this is the first time we've dove into the Star Wars Wastelands trivia book of questions. So, here we go. Who has the first line spoken in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope? 15 seconds.
William Shatner.
Answers are in. Both answers have answered. Both competitors have answered C-3PO. That is correct.
Woo.
Question number 2. Which battle in the Star Wars universe is used to reference the Star Wars timeline? Answers are in. Niccolette answered the Clone Wars, which is incorrect. Ty Nelson answered the Battle of Yavin, which is correct.
Yay!
Oh.
Early lead.
Alrighty. Who has the last... Question number 3. Who has the last line spoken in Attack of the Clones? Five, 4, nope. Answers are in. Niccolette answers Emperor Palpatine. That is incorrect.
Ah!
Ty Nelson answers Yoda. That is correct.
Ah!
And the margin spreads.
Oh, he's rubbing it in.
I just know, yeah. I just know she's going to come back with a vengeance.
You're poking the bear, Ty. Don't poke the bear.
I would not call her a bear if I were you.
You'd like that, wouldn't you,
All
He knows.
Yes, Tony, that is correct. Bonus points for Tony in the chat, who needs to get back into one of these matches. Question number 4. Don't worry, McMahon's fallen so far down the rankings match or ladder as we go here. You might be able to take on him. Kidding, Fizz. Sorry, I had to. That was a brutal.
I missed the comment that he got bonus points for. What was it?
Oh, he actually got the line that Yoda said right.
Oh, begun these Clone Wars have, or
Oh,
something like
stop!
that.
Just come on.
Alrighty, question number 4. What species stole the plans to the second Death Star? Answers are in.
And that's actually assumed.
Yes. Both competitors have answered Bothans.
They didn't actually steal them. There's just a lot of them that died.
Many Bothans died to bring us this information.
Mm.
Or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Who played Padme's double in The Phantom Menace?
There was a lot of them.
I totally spelled that wrong.
Answers are in. Both competitors have answered Keira Knightley. Both would be correct. We got ourselves a 10-6 game. Is that right, Fizz? 10-6? Pretty sure it is. Fizz?
Right.
You said pretty sure it is.
Yeah. Alrighty. What station does Luke go to pick up the power converters from? Or was supposed to go pick up the power converters from? In A New Hope. Answers are in. Both competitors have answered Tashi Station, which is correct.
Thought this was going to be a trick question for a second.
We can't use the next question because Ben just asked it. Thank you very much, Ben.
Yeah, loser.
All right. What
Ben's sexy trivia questions?
There's a lot of animosity tonight.
No.
Of course.
It's fake animosity.
Indeed.
No, it's
Apparently
very
a lot
real.
of...
It's very real.
For McMahon. Question number 7. What creatures do the stormtroopers ride in Episode 4, A New Hope, on Tatooine?
McMahon's mom.
Oh my god.
Again, I'm not going there.
I'm sorry. I love you.
Answers are in. And both competitors are correct with dewbacks. And the final question of the messenger round. In Star Wars Attack of the Clones, who plays Jango Fett?
My homeboy.
Answers are in, and Tamira Morrison would be correct. Both competitors had that answer, by the way.
Poor phrasing.
McMahon, shut up.
That was rude.
Karma. The score is 16 for Ty and 12 for Niccolette. The end of round 1.
Yay.
Is Mondo still with us?
I am. I was not going to miss this.
What were you guys saying when I missed the... What conversation happened before this whole debacle?
Debacle?
Not tobacco, debacle.
Yeah, debacle.
Debacle?
Debacle.
Debacle.
Yes.
Debacle.
You say tomato, I say tomato, whatever. I feel like shit. I feel like I'm the butt of somebody's joke tonight.
No, actually, no.
Definitely not.
All right, let's rock.
Alrighty, it's time for the steal round. You will answer your questions verbally. You have the option for multiple choice. If you ask for multiple choice, your answer will only be worth 1 point if you get it correct. If you don't get it correct, the other person will have 5 seconds to steal the question verbally. Ty Nelson is winning this matchup, so you will get to choose Category 1 or Category 2 and whether you go first or second.
I will go for Category 2, and I will go second.
Well, fuck.
Alrighty. Niccolette, your category is ships and vehicles.
Did you say shits and vehicles or
Yes,
ships?
ship. Ship with a P.
Okay.
Like polygon. Alrighty. Remember, you have multiple choice if needed. You'll have 15 seconds to answer. What are TIE fighters, as in the TIE in TIE fighters, named after?
Twin ion engine.
That is correct for 2 points. Wow.
Ooh, Ty, are you sweating yet?
Nope.
Alrighty, question number 2. What foils do the X-Wings lock in attack position?
Wait, is this for me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Can you restate the question?
What foils do X-Wings lock in attack position?
An X? What?
Is-
What?
Repeat it one more time, and you'll have 3 seconds to either answer or choose multiple
I don't know
choice.
what you're talking about. So, multiple choice.
Okay, we won't be so lenient next time, though.
Sorry.
Here are your options. 1, Jar Jar foils.
Okay.
2, T foils. 3, Z foils. 4, S foils.
3.
That is incorrect. Ty Nelson, 5 seconds.
It is S foils.
That is correct for a 1-point steal.
Oh my
Lock
god.
S foils in attack position. Yes.
All right, Niccolette, your third question. How many ships does Han Solo pilot in the original trilogy?
2.
That is correct for 2 points.
Go, girl.
Thank you.
And
You're
your
welcome.
final question. How many times does the Millennium Falcon's hyperdrive fail in Empire Strikes Back?
Oh shit. Twice.
That is incorrect. Ty?
Ah!
3 times.
That is correct for a 2-point steal.
Oh my god.
So the current score, Fizz, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I believe is 18-16 for Ty.
19, you forgot to steal.
19, that's correct. 19, yes, 19. 19-16 for Ty, heading into his round of the steal round. So, Niccolette, make sure you pay attention to the questions because you might have a chance to steal some.
Okay.
Ty, in the category of species.
Oh, God.
That's your category, sorry.
All right.
What species is Greedo?
Greedo is... I'll do multiple choice on this one.
Is it 1, a Wookiee, 2, a Twi'lek,
Oh, shit. I already
3,
know.
Dathomir?
No, it's 4, Rodian.
Okay, yes, it
Oh my
is. For 1
God.
point.
It just I blanked out for a second before time ran out. I wanted to go to multiple choice.
Alrighty.
Yep. Right.
What species is Mission Veo?
That's a good question. Who is Mission Veo? Multiple choice. Multiple
Is it
choice.
1,
Yes.
a Rodian? Is it 2, a Dubak? 3, a Twi'lek? Or 4, a human?
I'm gonna say it's a Twi'lek.
That is correct for 1 point. Question number 3. What species was Darth Plagueis?
Ugh. Again. Let's go with multiple choice.
Alrighty. Was it 1, a Twi'lek? 2, a Killik? 3, a Sith, as in the breed of Sith? Or 4, a Moon?
You know what? Here you go.
Who's laughing?
Niccolette. I'm going to pass.
You have 4 options. Just throw a dart.
Okay, wait. Can you change the multiple choice?
Are you really passing? You have 5 seconds to pick one of the 4.
Okay, I'll pick Sith.
That's incorrect.
Yeah.
Niccolette, you have 5 seconds.
Wait. No. What's the?
Okay,
one,
your options
one.
are
The last
your
one.
options are one,
Yes, it's the last one.
immune or moon or however they pronounce it.
Yes.
Yes, that is correct for 1 point.
Oh, Ty just took a dive.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Wait. Scoreboard.
The scoreboard right now currently reads 21-17, I believe, right, Fizz?
That's the score on my board as well.
Yep. Alrighty. Final question of the steel round. What species turns Raynor Thol to the dark side?
Those would be the Killicks.
That is correct for 2 points. Holy shit.
Holy shit is right.
Welcome.
I didn't think anybody would get that.
Welcome to the Darkness trilogy.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Underrated.
I don't know why you're so shocked. That question wasn't that hard.
No.
Wow,
It requires a specific knowledge, but if you know the trilogy, then that's a pretty obvious question.
Nicolette's
undefeated streak is in serious jeopardy here.
She just
Are you serious?
She is down 23-17 heading in to the
Oh my
secret
god,
question.
I'm gonna cry.
It's only 6 points. You can make it back.
Any
Yeah, you
combination of 2 questions, including a 5-point question.
Alrighty. Where are we here? All right, Niccolette, I need 3 numbers. Pardon me, Ty. I need 3 numbers between 1 and 9.
6, 4, 5.
Ty chooses 6, 4, 5. Niccolette, what are your numbers?
2, 7, and 8.
Sorry, she said 2, 7, and 8?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. In your first category, Niccolette. Behind the scenes, your 2-point question. What was Luke Skywalker's original last name supposed to be?
Okay, this is me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You have 15 seconds.
It's Star Killer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your 3-point question in the category of who said it. Who has the last line in Revenge of the Sith?
It's Senator Organa. No.
That is incorrect.
Ah, no, it's freaking. What's his name?
We were looking for 3PO. 3PO has the last line
Oh my
in
god.
the same place, technically, that he had the first line. The score is 23-19, and Niccolette needs to hit her 5-point question. And in the category of, conveniently enough, ships. What color lasers do TIE fighters shoot?
Green.
That is correct.
Thank God Star Tours, all the times I've written it, has paid off. Oh my god.
Niccolette now, I believe, leads 24-23, Fizz. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Oh, no.
Alrighty, and Ty's...
I'm done.
Where are we here?
I'm done for.
Yes, Ty only needs to get one right here as I try to find my bloody page. What the hell happened to
I'm
it?
literally gonna cry. Like...
The undefeated streak is definitely in jeopardy. There's no denying that.
Finish it, Ty.
No.
Finish it.
All right. Ty,
Yes.
your 2-point question.
Sweet.
In the category of Jedi, how many times does Yoda use his lightsaber in Star Wars?
Which Star Wars?
All of the movies.
The movies? We're not talking about the Clone Wars or anything like that?
Yeah, no Clone Wars episodes, movies.
Okay.
Hashtag poor phrasing.
Let's see.
I'm sorry, Fizz. I can't hear you under that loss from earlier.
Eat a big bag of dicks.
2.
That is incorrect. The answer is 3. He
Darn.
uses it against Count Dooku. He uses it
He's
against
doing this on
Emperor
purpose.
Palpatine, and he uses it as Obi-Wan and him are getting into the Jedi Temple in Revenge of the Sith.
Ty, you're doing this on purpose. I can hear it in his voice.
I don't do anything on purpose.
Alrighty, here we go. In the category of release dates, when did Timothy Zahn's novel Choices of One come out?
Choices of One. I don't even know this one. So it would have to be after.
5, 4,
Yeah.
3, 2.
2015.
That is incorrect. The answer is 2011.
Darn.
Ty, it's time for your 5. Sorry, Mondo. You have anything you want to add here? We'll go to you and Fizz here for a second.
Ty, what are you doing, man?
Oh, do you have money on this, Mondo?
Maybe I do.
Thanks for the faith, you guys. Jeez.
Fizz, what do you think about this?
Pick up the bananas off the floor, Ty.
Bananas? There's bananas on the floor?
Well, you're slipping on a banana peel, man.
Those are rotten questions, man. Whoever thought of those questions sucked.
You picked them. You sound like McMahon from earlier. I think that's what he was going for, though.
Yeah. I just didn't know the answers. They're not my categories. So.
Alrighty, Ty, 5-point question.
Woohoo.
Category: Return of the Jedi.
Oh crap! It's been so long. Okay, go ahead.
Who has the first line in Return of the Jedi? You don't have to be specific either.
The Moff, Jar Jarrod. The guy that Vader meets on the second Death Star. So
that is, pardon me, and your winner, advancing to the Star Wars Wastelands Triple Threat Championship title match in a few weeks, is Niccolette. Babe the Fett has won.
What?
The answer we were looking for is the random shuttle pilot. The guy that is piloting Darth Vader in the shuttle has the first line in Return of the Jedi, which is ridiculous, I know.
Oh my god!
Too bad.
Wow. What a match. Mondo, let's go over to you here before we lose you.
I sense a dive.
No, I just didn't really. Did you know the answers to those 3?
Do I know the answers to any questions?
Exactly.
I didn't even know the answer to that question. When doing this book of questions, actually, I'd say about a third of it was my own knowledge, and then I finally had to dive into the internet for questions. And I was taking this like random 100 question Star Wars test, which, by the way, I got 88 on. And that was one of them, and I had no idea. I thought it was Darth Vader. So, just crappy drawing of the numbers, and this probably isn't going to make you feel any better. But one of them, one of the categories that you missed were lightsaber duels. How many lightsaber duels are in the prequel trilogy?
Yeah, glad I missed that one.
Yeah, and producers who produced the prequel trilogy.
Oh, I would have nailed that one out of the ballpark.
So,
however, just as when I was thinking the last question, when you said who had the first line, I was thinking on-screen line, not just spoken line. So I bet you
show him on screen.
The person in the the shuttle.
Yes, they do.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm wrong.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Who
So
am I?
Niccolette is going on
undefeated.
Niccolette is going on to face myself and either Ben Hart or Jason Ward from Making Star Wars.
Yeah, dear God, slaughtered. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too confident about that one either.
Yeah,
Let's hope Ben
me
wins.
neither. I'm glad to have made it this far, though.
And Ty,
I don't think you want Ben to have won, because then I'd be doing the questions, and that would involve a vengeance.
For me? Shouldn't the vengeance be against Ben?
For Ben, but see, since it's random questions, the vengeance would fall on whoever picks those questions.
That's why I would have to do the questions.
Oh God.
You know the old saying, you have to be this tall to ride? You must have this many correct answers to make the questions.
So Ty,
yes.
You've had one hell of a run here lately. All your matches have actually come down to the final question, which is impressive. Who's someone that you'd like to face next in the trivia match?
Jake Damon.
I know who she wants me to face, but man, I want to take on Mondo.
You want that easy win? Pipe yourself back up.
You better fucking believe it.
I'll tell you
well,
what. I
think we can make that happen.
We
can make Mondo study hard.
Oh shit! I've been called out.
Wow.
Oh man, my butthole just puckered.
That's none of my business.
Yeah, that's none of anybody's business. So, truth be told, ladies and gentlemen, we had a top 10 scheduled for tonight, but circumstances happened that didn't allow myself to do the math for it. So the top 10 worst video games for Star Wars will be moved to next week. Maybe we need to talk about possibly do them on Hyperspace Gaming Series, since we'll be talking there too. But we asked Ben, so let me ask you guys here before we go any further. Any of you guys buying the Japanese promotional material that was put out there by Dominic should do the questions for me and Jason? Yeah, Ben, that's a big negative. That's like the Maple Leafs saying, "Can our coach be the ref?"
Yeah, Sage and I are going to collaborate on that one, and we're going to crush you guys like bugs. I mean, it's going to be a great game.
They will be real, legitimate questions.
They always are, unless Ben made them.
Or McMahon. All right, yeah, I don't want to get on your bad side.
You better not.
Yeah. So, seriously, the Japanese promotional material here of them saying that we're going to see the biggest shocking reveal in Star Wars history, more or less. That's a big, thing to put out there, even in Japanese. You guys surprised that thing even got signed off on, and what do you think it means? Ty, you got anything for it?
I am looking it up right now. Japanese Last Jedi ad claims
StarWarsUnderworld.com.
shocking truth. I'm on my way there. Of course, my computer is now trying to do whatever it wants. It's taking a mind of its own on. So...
It's doing stuff and things.
Yeah. Stop it. Stop it.
What might be fun as Ty looks that up for the Ben Hart versus Jason Ward match is it's five different categories. As if Fizz does one, and I do one, and Mondo does one, and Dominic does one, and then I'll do the Jeopardy question. So maybe we each take a category, compile it into one big game, and the questions are asked that way.
So it's this poster, right? And apparently it's on somebody's Twitter. The Japanese Last Jedi poster reads, "The most shocking truth in Star Wars history will be revealed." That's what you're saying?
Yeah, and that's in my opinion, that's a brutal thing to put out there for any promotional material.
I am going to say that this is just fluff. I think it's a way, it's clickbait.
You're clickbait.
And yet Lucasfilm approved it.
Okay, are we sure Lucasfilm approved it?
I'm assuming no promotional material goes out without their approval, and it's official promotional material.
Okay.
Anybody or nothing?
I still think it's clickbait. I think it's fluff. And that that it's going to be a happy little fairy tale that we get to see, and that everybody survives, and Phasma and Hux get married and have 8 children.
Okay then. Wow. Doesn't seem like anybody has too much they want to add on this one. So, Mondo, let me throw it over to you for a second. Are you still with us? Or are you
No, he is out.
He vanished into
Gone.
the ether. He walked across the sand and fell into the starlight.
Oh, Mondo.
No one
legitimately
even
is gone.
asked me.
Well, we were waiting for you to chime in.
Whoa,
Hang
I
on,
wasn't
pardon
about
me.
to
Hang on.
cut off.
Let me roll out. Let me roll out the red carpet here. Hey,
The red
peasant,
rock?
Fizz.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, I need to get the peasant to roll it out. Fizz, roll it out.
What?
Roll
red
out my
carpet.
red carpet. And
No.
bring my chair.
You don't get a red carpet.
Mine, yes.
So, Niccolette, what's your theory on it?
I think this reveal that they're trying to hype up, I think I think it's the identity of Snoke that they're trying to hype up. But I disagree with them saying it's the biggest reveal ever. Like, obviously, like you said earlier, Darth Vader being the father is the biggest reveal ever. So it's not going to be as crazy, I don't think.
It can't. It literally cannot be.
It can't, no.
Unless Snoke is
because,
helping.
like at work right now, the kids are reading A New Hope because they brought in my books. They asked me to, so we're reading A New Hope, and a lot of these kids have only seen The Force Awakens or they've only seen Rogue One, so they still have no idea how the ones who've seen Rogue One or they've seen The Force Awakens and they're too little to put 2 and 2 together. They don't know that Darth Vader is the father of Luke Skywalker, so it could be like a major shock to the little ones, but not like ever to everyone. But yeah, and it's like sad because like there's only like a month left of the school year, so I'm not getting to Empire Strikes Back this year. So, and I'm not going to be working at the same site anymore, so they're gonna have to find out on their own. But yeah.
Yeah, this doesn't happen a lot, but Fizz, I totally agree with you. I don't care if it's for another market. That's not good promotional material to put out, and there's nothing they can do to top it. Even the Palpatine and Snoke thing, which is, I'd be shocked if they go that way, because I feel like spoiler alert, all the new novels have led to them really leaning towards the way of
Ooh, I don't want to hear.
The only reveal
it's nobody.
It's go, oh my god, this is the biggest thing ever, is it's actually Darth Vader.
I was going to say, what the novels have speculated today that he's nobody. Nobody that you know anyway.
Okay.
And that's exactly what I think it is. I was totally against that for the longest time, but after reading so many of the novels, and specifically the last Thrawn novel, I absolutely believe that's what it is. He's nobody that we know, and that could make him menacing.
Hmm.
Ty, are you available next week or no?
Next week is no, I'm not. So here's what's going on for me, guys. So not only is my schedule changing at work to where I no longer have the 8 days on, 6 days off, so that gives me Wednesdays off at all, but instead I'm taking some vacation next week so that I can head down to Louisiana because I'm booked in a film. I'll be unavailable. Like, I don't think I get into town early. And you know what? I can tell you right now, no, I don't even leave until Thursday, so I won't be available. I'll be at work that night. Yeah. Long answer short, no. I'm not available.
Next week's episode 99. The week after is episode 100, and I believe 2 weeks after that is the 2-year anniversary show.
Woo!
So, are you willing to stick around for, say, 10 to 15 more minutes, Ty, to close out the show?
Yeah, I'm here for the duration tonight.
So,
Poor fella.
So, here's what we're going to do since Ty is not going to be available next week, and we definitely won't have time for a trivia match for him on episode
100.
100. We're going to give you
a
chance to even up that record right now.
Okay.
I
thought you were going to ask me like 5 lightsaber questions or something.
I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening. We small technical difficulties here. I'm going to get this fixed in 2 jiffies, if you give me a second. No, you can't hear anybody else. This is Sage, Star Wars Wastelands. We're nearing a close here. And
and he's back.
My finger slipped, and we're back. Alrighty, here we go. I accidentally, pressed the wrong button. Or something like that.
So what I was saying is that, was there written in the agenda that I was supposed to be answering something about lightsaber fights or something?
No. Oh, well, yes, actually. Sorry.
No, yes, pardon me.
Yes, that's the final topic of the night. But before we get there, there's somebody that hasn't been on the show for a while, and you were supposed to face him a couple of weeks ago, and it could not happen. But he's here now.
Oh, is this the guy that Niccolette wants Mondo to take out?
No, I don't know where the hell he is. He disappeared once he couldn't get on earlier. So, he may or may not be irrelevant. So, not the guy that's coming in, but
it's Tony, my maker. Tony is my father, basically.
Okay.
He's the one who started. Well, he's the one who made me do a podcast. So.
Oh, okay.
And he collects lots of autographs and stuff. He's pretty cool.
Sweet. So somebody else.
Fizz, do you want to get Tony in the call here? I'm not sure if I added him to the right call. I'm trying to do it off my phone. And
okay, wait.
So yes.
Wait, though. I don't know if Tony's even able to do this because he doesn't have a smartphone.
He should be fine on Facebook.
As long as he uses whatever ability he would to use a Skype call, he can do that.
See, the only thing that I found that will let me do it on my computer is that if I've installed Chrome on my computer. I can't do it on my phone.
It's weird. I'm on Chrome right now. It's working fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Chrome is the only one that...
He needed Chrome in order to do it.
Yes.
Understood.
Indeed.
Damn, Ty just took you out after you said that. He's like, well, actually... That's what I'm
Slap you down.
Tony,
Jesus.
we're live. Tony, we are live on a Facebook video chat or audio chat that we've added you to. What you need to do is join the call from there.
He's like, you joined the call from there.
Yes, we no longer use Skype. Skype is out, Tony. Skype does bad things.
It's old news.
So last week.
I am so ready for a shower.
Alrighty. All right,
I'm
so
trying to keep things
while we're
going.
waiting for Tony, why don't we...
No!
Tony is here.
What's up, buddy?
Welcome, Master Yoda.
What?
I can totally not hear him.
I cannot hear him either.
Or can I?
I can hear him.
We cannot hear him, so if Tony's talking,
can.
he needs to back out and come back in.
Please. Yeah, like
Apologies
a burger
for the-
joint, in and out.
Apologies for the... Wait, what did he just say?
Said like a burger joint, in and out. In and out burger, you've never heard of that?
No, well, we actually
my
don't
God,
have that in
he
Canada.
Is so
but
sassy. Ty,
Okay,
don't be
that's not at all
salty.
relevant. I know what In-N-Out Burger is, and I'm also Canadian.
See?
And so do I. They used to
Ty,
sponsor several
don't
auto
be
racing cars.
salty.
It's only because you kicked my ass, Niccolette. I don't think I can take it.
Oh.
Do you have us, Tony?
He said, give me a moment in the chat, I think. He hasn't
I
come
can
back
hear Tony just fine.
I cannot.
It's you tards who don't work.
yet.
You're just a free spirit. I am a free spirit. Damn right, Mondo.
Exactly who is being all crusty and salty, Niccolette, with all your sassiness?
Wait, whoa. Who's calling you crusty? There's only one person that I call crusty, and he's not here, so...
Would it be a clown?
No, close, though. Tony!
Tony, I got nothing, buddy.
He's getting salty. Tony's getting mad.
Yeah, I have.
Tony,
I
take
have,
him out. Tony, take
I
him
have
out.
nothing.
Yeah, sorry, bud. I can't hear you either.
Or
Yeah.
can I?
So,
I can see. I
guess,
can see his bubble lighting up like he's talking, but I can't
but-
actually hear the words.
Oh.
Yeah, neither can I. So,
Well, I keep on getting the video chat thing.
yeah, Tony, you need to click audio chat, not video chat.
There should only be one option, just to join the group call.
Tony.
I have faith. I have faith. Come on, you got it,
Tony,
buddy.
talk.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, baby!
He is here.
See, there we go. I'm a genius.
Powerful in the Force I am. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Tony. It's been so long since I've heard him do that. Oh my gosh.
Alrighty, well, Tony,
I am the Emperor.
Oh my gosh.
You shall bow down before me.
Yes.
But that
Fit-
escalated quickly.
Fizz, since this is an impromptu match, I'm going to get you to check what Tony's record is for me, because I don't know what to advertise him as.
As
Speak
Tony.
talk, man. He's
I believe
Darth
Tony's still in the
Cyrac.
top 10. So Ty's going to double header this. When McMahon double headered, he won one and
Yes,
lost
I'm
one.
gonna double header it. I'm sorry, what?
What?
Alrighty.
What?
So we're going to
Tony's
dive
record
right
is
in.
1 and 4.
1 and 4. Tony has a chance
What's
to go
that?
2 and 4. Your record is 1 and 4 in this right now. You have a chance to go to 2 and 4. Ty has a chance to go to 2 and 2. We're gonna dive right into this thing here and get right to it. and
Loser
speed
is
through this.
likely knocked out of the top 10.
I'd have to look at it, but
Oh
more than
my
likely, I
gosh.
can see that.
Ty, you just came
Um,
on my Instagram.
I'm on your
So-
Oh yeah, hey, what's up?
We
Jeff?
put emphasis on streaks. You could have a record of 9 and 1, but if you lose 3 in a row, you're going quite a bit ways down. So.
Well, I lost
Shooting, bro.
one, then I won one, and then I've lost one.
Yeah. So you've been
Okay.
up and down and up and down. So.
Thanks.
Here we go. We're gonna go right into the messenger round. You will submit your answers via messenger to me, and there are 5 questions.
Shit, let me open you back up again. Hold on real quick. I closed you. Come on. Stop delaying. Stop delaying. It just hit me. We'll see if I can't do it and get in there or not. My computer's being slow. We'll figure it out. Let's roll.
Tony, you good?
I'm ready to roll.
Tony's ready to roll.
Hey, nice meeting you, man.
Yeah.
I think you've met before. I believe. at some
Dang,
point.
wow. Ty, does you remember?
You know, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. This is a new voice for me.
A new voice?
Yeah.
Interesting. Neither Jar Jar Binks. You
Okay.
not to recognize
Oh
me?
my god.
Can we leave that voice out forever? Never
And
hear
Tony has been docked 3 points before the competition begins.
three.
Oh, and just to let you guys know,
Mhm.
I'm up a couple more autographs for the week.
Ooh, damn.
Well, now you gotta tell us who.
You guys had a question about this that actually had this voice actress character earlier.
It's Cat Tabor.
Exactly.
I know Tony.
She signed 2 photos for me. One Padme and one Mission Vale.
Oh yeah, the Twi'lek, huh?
So, and she even thanked me for the letter I wrote her. So,
Sweet.
Very, very kind. Next time you write her, tell her I hate Mission. All right.
I hate her as Padme too because of Mission.
You guys are just quit drinking the haterade.
Alrighty, here we go.
Haterade.
Question number 1. What color lasers do X-Wings shoot?
Wait, is this between Ty and Tony?
Yeah, it has nothing to do with you, Niccolette.
Oh,
Answers
you.
are in. Tony has answered green, which is incorrect. Ty has answered red, which is correct. 2 points for Ty.
Yay, Ty. I'm sorry, Tony.
see
Question
how
number
this
2.
is.
What planet does Obi-Wan kill General Grievous on?
Ooh. I want to answer these so bad.
I'm not for sure if I spelled that right, but
Same thing.
Don't worry about
This
spelling.
is a spelling test, Tony.
Utapau is correct. Both competitors have it right. Utapau. Question number 3. Han obtains what rank during the Galactic Civil War?
Oh my god. Why didn't we get these questions earlier? It's my question.
You had a few softball ones that you missed, but you still came back and won, so shh.
Wow.
Listen to that shade he's throwing.
Oh
Damn
my
straight.
God.
She's next. She's next. See what happened to you tonight? That's what she has to look forward to.
She's gonna beat your ass.
It wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me in the least. I'm more, you know what? As long as either Niccolette or I win and Ben or more than likely Jason lose, I'm good.
You know, as long as it's a good game, right? That's what really matters. It's not about who wins or loses.
That's so true. Sorry, Fizz. Question number 4. What hand does...
wait a minute, hold on. You guys
Right
you
hand.
didn't say about the answer
Oh,
there.
both answered general. Both are correct. It's now 6-4 for Ty. And Niccolette just answered that question, so we're going to move down to the next question.
It was the right hand, by the way.
That was totally being inappropriate, not me actually thinking about the question.
Alrighty.
Wrong thing.
Other than Anthony Daniels, which Star Wars actor plays 2 characters in Attack of the Clones?
Oh, yeah. You want the actor? That's right. Yes.
That was the question.
The actor. 5, 4,
Actually,
3,
there's a third
2,
character, technically.
1. Answers are in. Tony did not get one in.
My computer's being a little dang slow. Okay.
Tony answers.
Give him give him a little extra time.
Tony answers Warwick Davis, which is not correct.
No.
And Ty Nelson answers Ahmad Best, which is correct.
Ooh, Ty.
And technically, you could have said Ian McDermott.
I'm so not taking that.
Yeah,
You could have.
The same person.
One's an alias.
It's 2 different characters.
They're the same person.
I'm backing Ty on this.
2 different characters, Palpatine and Sidious.
Do you say Palpatine?
That's
He
right.
did.
Oh my god. I unback him.
Nobody axed you.
Axe.
Nobody asks you a question, okay?
Yo. All right.
Alrighty. Your final question in the messenger round.
So only 5 questions?
Only 5 questions in this one.
All right.
Name the release years
Oh my god.
Ooh.
of the prequel trilogy.
Ah,
All
Come on,
3 of
Tony.
them.
Come on, Tony. You got this. You got this.
Well, you legitimately unbacked him.
I go back and forth. I'm a homie hopper.
Homie,
Glad you threw that in.
Yeah.
Best guess.
Ah, dang it. Dang laggy computer tonight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answers are in.
Like I said, my fucking flipping computer is laggy tonight.
Tony, what are the years? We'll let you answer verbally.
98 for episode 1. I believe, if I remember correctly,
That is incorrect.
2001
Incorrect.
is episode 2.
Yeah, that is incorrect. Ty Nelson answered 1999, 2002, 2005. That is correct.
Ty.
So at the end of round 1, it's 10 for Ty and 4 for Tony.
No.
It's just the first round.
It is just the first round.
You see how I always lose at the end?
All right, round number 2.
Well, I am rusty too, so.
Yeah, the round number 2 is not the steal round, but rather the round of chance. Here's how it works. Each question is worth 2. It should be noted that McMahon got that question right, although he's about an hour late on it counting for anything. Alrighty.
Good job, McMahon.
I already told you what you can do, Sage.
Alrighty. So the round of chance works like this, because I don't think either of you have participated in the round of chance yet. Each question is worth 2 points. If you answer, and you will answer via messenger. If you answer the question wrong, you will lose a point. If you answer it right, you'll get 2 points, and if you don't answer it at all, you just don't get anything and don't lose anything.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Tony, I would just keep my window open so it's easier. Here we go. You answer via messenger. Which game company developed Knights of the Old Republic 2?
Oh my god. Tony, you got this one. In the bag. In the bag.
What are these questions when I'm playing?
Yeah, shit, me too.
By the way, I'm abstaining if you're waiting for me to answer.
Alrighty. Waiting on Tony's answer. He has 5 seconds. Fizz, send me one via messenger. We'll see if you get it right.
What about
Okay.
me?
Give me a second here.
I can give you 5.
Okay.
4. 3. 2.
Bam.
Answers in. Next time you won't get nearly as much time, computer
Oh
lag or not.
my gosh.
And that's 2 points for Tony. He answered Obsidian.
I was just playing it the other night. It took me a moment to think.
Tony lives on Hoth, like literally. Don't expect it to be fast.
Alrighty.
What's living on
Well,
have to do with anything?
Yeah. Here we go. Question number 2.
Sweet.
What planet does Darth Vader fight Starkiller in The Force Unleashed 2?
Abstaining.
Tony's answer's in. He answers Kashyyyk. That is incorrect.
Ooh, -1 for you, Tony.
-1 for your mighty.
I don't think I got to that level when I played the Force.
The answer is Camino.
I certainly didn't get to that level.
Yeah, I played like 5 seconds of that game. Saved my ass like twice in the trivia though.
Alrighty. Question number 3. Who is the? Pardon me. What is the first character we see in The Empire Strikes Back? Yes, that was a major hint.
The Empire Strikes Back. First character or creature?
Yeah.
Can be either. 10 seconds. Answers are in. Tony answers a ton. That is incorrect. Ty Nelson answers an Imperial probe droid, which is correct.
Yay, Ty.
The score is 12-4.
You say that so dejectedly, Niccolette.
Excuse me? I think I have scored some points.
Whoa! Whoa!
I answered Obsidian.
You're right, but the problem is you just answered 2 questions incorrectly, which takes away points in the round of chance.
I see.
Yes, we did explain that. Question number 4. Apology accepted, Captain Reta.
Didn't he get 2 questions right though? And then
no.
Oh, okay. My bad.
He got 1 right.
Oh, Ty, so kind.
Yeah.
Already.
It's the only way I know how to be.
You wouldn't think that you played, Darth Kaitis.
Why? He was just trying to do what was right. From
Yeah, that's what they all say.
a certain point of view.
I think that's supposed to be my line, not yours, Sage.
Ooh.
No, he said that's what they all say, not that's what she said. Oh wait, that's Montana.
I'm saying I'm the paragon of virtue.
Alrighty, question number 4. What is the name of Darth Vader's Super Star Destroyer?
Shit.
Do I have to pronounce this one right?
Oh.
Because apparently, if I say Palpatine, how do you say Palpatine? Is it Palpatine?
It's Palpatine.
Palpatine.
Palpatine. Jesus.
If it was teen, it'd be E-I-N, like Goldstein. It's time. Palpatine.
5 seconds for an answer, Tony.
Why do you say Ovaltine? I
don't.
Your Ovaltine?
I don't say Ovaltine.
1.
I never say Ovaltine.
Tony, if you can answer it verbally, I'll give it to you.
My baby brother was addicted
Executor.
to Ovaltine as a kid.
Yes, that is correct. And Ty had it correct.
I thought saying yes, that's correct to me.
But I would have probably said the Executor.
And I don't even know what to say to that. Alrighty.
I think my answer was more accurate.
All right, Ty, I don't like your odds on this one.
Oh.
Name 5 Sith we see in Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. Go. Ty, is it fair to say you're not answering this question?
Computer.
Ty?
Huh?
It's fair to say you're not answering this question?
I know 2 of them straight off the bat. I'm trying to see if I can't pull 3 of them before I actually send. And no. I am going
Ty's
to...
out. So, Tony, if you can answer verbally, we'll give them to you, but you got to answer
All right. Well, you got
5 of them.
Malik,
Yes.
Treya.
Yes.
You've got Visas, Mar. You got Scion and Nihilus.
Yeah, I guess we got to accept Visas Mar. It was not one of the 5 on my list, but yeah, that's acceptable because she did turn on Nihilus.
And then Nihilus and Revan would be the other ones, right?
I think he said Nihilus, but...
No, I didn't hear him say Nihilus.
Am I the one who says Nihilus?
Okay, my bad.
No, I say it that way too.
Okay, because I know everyone that cosplays as him says Nihilus, and I'm like...
See, that's how I say it too, even though I get everything else wrong.
Yeah,
most
you can get
promoted
Nihilus, but you
character
can't get
ever.
Palpatine.
Yeah, anybody who complains about Phasma, Knights of the Old Republic 2 fans can probably match you on that one. He was all over the promotional art and had such a tiny role in the game. Alrighty, so gentlemen, the score is 14-10. Heading into the final round, which is the Jeopardy round.
Oh boy. How many?
What will happen is you need to submit how many points you're betting between 1 and 10 to me on Messenger right now. Don't say them out loud. Submit how many points you're betting between 1 and 10. Alrighty.
I'm literally laying upside down.
You know, we can see.
Just like a bat.
You'll have 30 seconds to answer this question via Messenger. Actually, I'll even be kind. I'll give you 45 seconds. This is a tough one. And Niccolette and McMahon, if you guys can get the answer, message me with it.
Wait, what was the question?
We haven't answered.
Yeah. Oh.
We haven't asked the question yet, okay?
Sorry.
Alrighty, here we go.
Question already.
Alright, I'm going to axe it right now.
Axe it.
How many vehicles does Obi-Wan pilot or co-pilot in the prequel trilogy?
Dear God.
You have 45 seconds.
Oh my God.
Fizz.
Thank you. I'm here all week.
Alrighty. Answers are in. Ty Nelson answered 6. Tony answered 8. The correct answer is 7.
Oh, I got it right.
We'll go
That was going to be my original get saying.
Well, hang on. We still got to reveal what the point totals that were bet were.
Bum, bum, bum.
The underwater bongo in episode 1. The Jedi Starfighter in episode 2. The air taxi in episode 2. The Jedi Starfighter in episode 3. The crashing big ship that him and Anakin land at the beginning of episode 3. General Grievous ship in episode 3. And Padme's ship in episode 3.
Hey, yes.
Thank you, Fonzie.
Hey. So, Ty Nelson bet 5 points, bringing his total down to 9. Tony bet 8 points, bringing his total down to 2. And your winner of the final Star Wars Wastelands trivia match of the night is none other than Ty Nelson, improving his record to 2-2.
Yay.
Wow.
Ooh,
500!
Yay, Ty.
50-50, baby.
Tony here, buddy, in a minute or less, is there any chance we're going to see Geek Talk return?
He's done.
He's like,
Well, here in the next couple of weeks here.
He's making his own
Because
studio.
as far as on work, it's
We apologize.
work. My schedule's been so, and frantic that it's hard to pick an actual day.
Gotcha. Totally understood. I'd probably suggest maybe even pre-recording it and throwing it up on YouTube. Very with that said, we have been going for 3 hours and 30 minutes tonight. It is sadly, very sadly, that time of the evening. So we're going to go around the round table and wrap this thing up. Niccolette, Babe the Fett, it was awesome having you on board again. It's nice catching up with you. You disappeared there for over a year, and it's been a lot of fun having you back. Other than you tattling on Jake on me.
Oh yeah, well I do that to rub it in his face.
I think he thought you were doing it to defend him.
Oh no, he knows better than to think that. He knows.
I was gonna say you were really getting on my good side with the whole Sean's definitely the most Sage is definitely the most respectful in that chat, and then you threw me under the bus minutes later to Jake.
You are, but no, I just love to rub it in his face.
That's like being, like I said, that's like being the nicest guy on death row.
Jake and I are like brother and sister. We've been for years. I mean, so anything to get at each other, we'll take any chance we get.
Wow. Tony, my man, it was nice having you back on the show. I know you're having some mic problems over there. It was really hard to make you out, but we really hope to see Geek Talk back soon, man.
Yeah, it's kind of sounds like somebody's end.
And McMahon's definitely been having issues too, but we've addressed that. Ty, buddy, you won't be here next week, but hopefully in some shape or way we'll have you up and involved in episode 100 here. Couldn't imagine doing 100 without you. Thanks for joining us again tonight, dude. I know we didn't get to talk about the lightsaber duels. We didn't get to do any of it, but I think maybe we should save it because that'd be a fantastic topic for episode 100. I've seen some people mocking, the physicality that goes into it and the technique that goes into it, and I feel like we're going to try to do the Star Wars universe or galaxy justice here and prove them wrong on that, and you have firsthand experience on that. But regardless, we know you're super busy, and we definitely thank you for joining us tonight. Is there anything you want to plug or give a shout out to?
Well, if you still have a whole bunch of listeners and they're like, "Who is this Ty Nelson guy?" I'm one of the many fan filmmakers out there that did this fan film called Legacy of the Force. You can catch it on YouTube. It's about 20 minutes long, about 1 million hits currently. We're doing a follow-up called The Distant Echo, which would take those characters from the Legends universe, or at least a couple of them, and have them interact with characters from The Force Awakens. So it should be pretty fun, and that'll be out later on this summer. Yeah.
Any chance we're gonna get a trailer of that, or no? Too short for a trailer?
I think the thing that we're trying to do right now is just get the movie done. If we get it done exceedingly soon, and we're very happy with stuff, I might ask our editor and CGI guy to put something together as a teaser. But likely, it's just stay tuned to the Facebook page. We may release some more photos, but likely from here on out, any more photos start showing spoilers. And
understood.
Yeah.
Has anyone cracked the code yet?
If they haven't let me know.
Yeah, I still haven't had a chance to look at it, so I'm going to take some time tonight, actually, and look into this mysterious code that everybody keeps talking about.
And just let me give you another hint on that one real quick. I would really be looking at the first picture that we posted for the Distant Echo, because there's more than one secret hidden in that picture. And people all latched on to the fact that it was the Force Awakens X-Wing pilot costume, but there's more. Anyway, that's it.
Well, there you have that. yeah, stay tuned for more information here and on their Facebook page for that. Niccolette, someone asked me earlier today, is Babe the Fett going to be making a return, or is the best place to catch Babe the Fett here on Wastelands for now?
Niccolette, wake up.
Us?
Wake up, Niccolette.
Alrighty, well, we've apparently lost Babe the Fett, but know that you can catch her.
It's the ice cream, man.
Yeah, on Star Wars Wastelands. Fizz, you've somehow managed to not get killed by the droids, although
Wait, can you
many
hear
of
me?
us. Oh, she's back.
Okay, let me answer the question. So
No, I'm not here.
So definitely.
She's talking, but we can't hear her.
I got her, guys.
Okay, so for now, definitely catch me on Wastelands, because I'm trying to finish up my semester. I'm trying to get a car, and I'm trying to finish out my school year
I'm not
for
hearing
work.
her.
So for now, I'm not going to be around, but hopefully this summer I'll be doing some of my independent work and also being on Wastelands. So yeah, just for now, if you really want to keep up with me, I have Instagram, Facebook. You can message me. I'll talk to you. I don't care. But yeah, that's basically it.
Well, there you have it. If you want to catch Niccolette, you tune into Star Wars Wastelands. Fizz, as I was saying, you survived the droids somehow. I think you're probably in worse shape than Darth Maul was after one, but hopefully we get you back in
I'm
clear.
not
Thanks
cut
again
in
for
half.
co-hosting.
I'm good.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm not in half. I'm still one piece.
Alrighty.
I'm better than Maul.
Well, thanks for joining us tonight, Fizz. It's appreciated. Thanks to Mondo and Ben for joining us earlier in the show. And don't forget, you can like us on Facebook and catch our show on YouTube and iTunes and everywhere else, Star Wars Wastelands, and you can join our group, the Future of Star Wars group. So
Yeah, when you have it posted, let me know so I can go and backtrack what all the crap was that you guys were talking about me earlier tonight.
I just called you old.
I'll go get my walker out of my car. All right.
Ty is going to get his walker. Alrighty, though. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our cast of misfits and scoundrels and empire scum. And yes, we are the people that would sell your children for a bag of blue milk. For Mondo and McMahon and Niccolette and Ben and Ty and Tony and Thomas behind the scenes, I'm Sage, and remember, screw the Force being with you. Let it serve you. It's what it's supposed to do. See you next week. Good night.